County Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown rendered her first verdict.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lands, guilty.
In 13 convictions for Lands in the fatal shootings of Amber and Justin Hicks, including aggravated assault, home invasion, and cruelty to children. The couple's son, now 6 years old, was home when it happened, and police believe he innocently tried to play with his parents after the shootings, not understanding their condition. Sentencing will be Friday morning at 10. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
75 degrees in Atlanta. When does rain arrive, and will it stick around for the weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. Federal investigators release a preliminary report today on the crash of UPS Flight 2976 in Louisville.
The report includes still images from an airport surveillance video showing the left engine and pylon separating from the wing as the plane began to take off from runway 17R. A fire ignited on the engine as it flew above the fuselage and then landed on the ground. The NTSB report says investigators found evidence of fatigue cracks in addition to areas of overstress failure on parts of the pylon that attaches the engine to the wing.
Paul Miles reports 14 people were killed in the crash earlier this month. Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff admits he was surprised President Trump supported the release of the Epstein files.
I think it's an extraordinary reversal for the president.
He's waiting to see whether the Department of Justice will follow the law,
or if they will exploit potential loopholes in the law or use other pretexts to withhold some of this information that might be embarrassing to the president.
The legislation approved by Congress this week and signed by the president gives them 30 days to release the documents. Sobering news about teenagers in our state. Georgia ranks number 1 for the most overweight teens in the nation, according to WalletHub's rankings of the most overweight and obese states in America.
Number 1 in the share of overweight teenagers at almost 19%. Yeah, that's a real concern.
WalletHub's Chip Lupo says overall Georgia ranks 17th on the list. Nationwide, nearly 42% of U.S. adults are obese. For the first time, the Atlanta-based CDC website no longer rejects a possible link between vaccines and autism.
The website now says the claim vaccines do not cause autism is not an evidence-based claim because the studies have not ruled out the possibility that infant vaccines cause autism. It adds that health authorities have ignored studies supporting the link between the two. But in a bold heading, the website still says vaccines do not cause autism.
WSB Health reporter Sabrina Cupid. Covenant House, a charity supporting homeless youth in Atlanta, is holding their 13th annual Sleep Out tonight. 150 people will sleep in the elements, and the charity's Lee Hall says without the comforts people are used to, there's a lot of time to reflect.
Even people who have shown up to every single one of these, one year it might just hit them a little differently that year, and it is a very emotional evening.
Hall says this is their biggest fundraiser. They've already raised more than $680,000 so far. It's now 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, got a travel advisory in DeKalb County. Crash knocking out 2 left lanes, 285 northbound at I-20 exit 46. Tough delays back towards 675. Take Moreland Avenue up to 20 eastbound. You can use that as an alternate. 85 north out of DeKalb into Gwinnett County, seeing that afternoon volume fill in from 285 to Jimmy Carter Boulevard. And 400 northbound getting a little slow as well in Sandy Springs from Abernathy Road as you make your way up to Northridge Road, exit number 6. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Partly to mostly cloudy, 78 near the record high of 79 this afternoon. A few stray showers possible. Dry Friday morning, low 61, 77 in the afternoon, ties the record high. We'll have some showers moving in Friday afternoon and evening, continuing into Saturday morning.
74 in Conyers and in Ackworth, 73 in Peachtree City. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Hour 1 of this week's Thursday episode of the Von Hessler Doctrine. Well, it begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. We have some of the doctrinaires with us today. Tim Andrews has the afternoon off. My buddy Stephen Pappas is here. We'll get to him in a moment. Autumn Fisher is here. Say your name. Say present. Say
here.
Thank you very much. You want to know. George Clark, are you present?
I am.
And Jared Yamamoto. Everyone's Christmas present
Aquí.
is here. And aquí.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Oh, muy bien.
Excuse
Ay,
me.
Dios mío.
Could I
You had
wrestle?
your haircut today.
Fresh cut.
It was on my calendar.
My bad.
Can I wrestle my show back from
no, it's
this
the Autumn and
we
Jared
have something to
show.
talk about.
this telephone call between
Hello.
Hi.
Autumn and Jared?
My haircut was so great today, Autumn.
Oh, you know what? Let's just take the first segment and just, we've done the research. People love to listen to their favorite radio hosts talk about their grooming habits and especially the styling of their hair. What's going on with your hair, Autumn? You got two different things going on. You got in the front, you got one thing going on.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like, one of those long-haired poodles.
Yeah.
After that kind of
Look
thing.
it's like a ponytail
Yeah.
in the front. It's kind of like this.
Did you just put yourself together real quick or something? It's just,
I
let me just get this out of my face.
No, I mean, it's like a way to get it out of your face and then
Yeah.
also kind of be kind of cute.
Are you
But it
being
doesn't
creative?
look great with headphones.
Oh, I see what you got. You got the whole Japanese anime girl thing going, right? With the thing on
I
top.
mean, it looked better
can't
before I
explain
messed it up.
Yeah, okay. No, you look fantastic. Listen, I don't want to be. It looks. Oh yeah. See, in the front, you've
You
got
look
kind
great,
of a.
honey.
Who is that?
Sweetheart.
She reminds me of one of those singers from like the '90s. They used to have her hair like that. Maybe Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane? Gotta look that up.
Look Taylor Dane up and tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong
see.
with the front
It is like
of,
a dog, like a poodle gets
Yeah.
their after they come home from the groomers, they get that little ponytail thing in the front. That's kind of what's going on.
Okay.
Nobody remembers Taylor Dane.
I could kind of, after looking her up, I kind of see where you're getting this from.
You're
Eric.
like, Eric, he's not that. He may be old, but he can still remember 1990.
Hey,
How about
Taylor
that?
Dane.
63 years old, Taylor Dane.
She was older then. She wasn't as a pop star. She had a moment. I think she had one or two hits in the early 90s. And I remember thinking, well, it's kind of odd because I think she was almost 40 or no, she wasn't. It was that long ago. But she was like over 30, which is, I guess
Gross.
back then I considered it old. Today I would consider becoming a mentor to someone like that. Back then I thought, wow, that's really old. She's like 34 and her first pop hit, for heaven's sakes. But she reminded me then of Autumn Fisher today.
No. I'm looking her up. That is not true.
Oh,
There are
I
a
love
couple, if you go to the Google images, there are a couple of.
That's what I'm saying. Go to the Google images. Don't
I
be silly.
did.
Don't
I
be a
still
silly
disagree.
A
bird.
couple of them that look just like that.
She's always with the Bing images.
Is this Taylor Dane,
Is this
George?
Taylor Dane?
Tell it to my heart.
This is when this is when I got into radio. WPXY, the hits. This is what was playing when my career started.
All the hits.
With the
Wait,
king
listen to
of
those
Texas.
fake drums. Dig-a-doo-doo-doo. That's where it all started, ladies and gentlemen. This is where music started sucking. And I was there.
The Dane effect.
I was there. But I'm sure she's
my heart.
a wonderful person.
Worth $2 million, so she.
Well, good for her. I'd like to be worth $2 million.
Apparently you are, if you look.
Well, I'd have to give away 5. I am not. That is a joke. That is not true. Don't hate me. You can hate me for other reasons. Just don't hate me for that reason because it's not true. Everyone knows my worth, my net value worth. It's out there publicly. Everyone knows that I am, well, really one of the best off thousandaires in the metro Atlanta area.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hands
That's why
down.
people look at me with respect and they think, that guy spent more money than I'll ever make. And you know what? I respect the hell.
It's true.
I respect the
You're
hell
real
out.
good at spending money.
Oh my goodness! I look back?
Best in the biz.
When I was like between 35 and say I don't know, like 50. I look back now, and back then I was like, I'm making money. I'll keep making money, make money, whatever. We spend money. Who cares? Let's live our lives.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, that's right. But if I look at it now, and it's like, wow. I'd really be well off now if I had done that proper. Not that I'm not hurting, but I would be. I'd be able to help more. That's what I'm thinking. Not that I myself would line my own pockets or
of course,
but I would be able to help more. Maybe I'd be able to write a check for like I don't know, $35 to Autumn Fisher groceries.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
But I'm not in a position to do that now because I spent that $35 30 years ago.
You sure
You
did.
gave me that $35 in the early 2000s.
That is correct.
Yes.
And
over a period of months.
slowly, I didn't want you to, what happens, you get all that money and then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
You spend it all in one place.
Spend it all in one place.
Follow
and usually-
Eric's bad example.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to create more Erics.
Yeah.
Because that's creating competition, and I didn't want to do that.
Only one Eric in this town.
You may be able, there's like 4 at this station, so I don't know if you can say.
It is an embarrassment of Eric's.
That's what Scott said once, Scott Slade.
The great Scott Slade.
We have an embarrassment of Eric's.
That's funny.
And we have not just on the air, head of security, Eric. A lot of Erics in this.
I didn't even think about that.
So it's very difficult. People may not recognize how difficult it is for me to just even be the most, the standout Eric where I work, let alone trying to take over the airwaves for an entire metro area.
If you're ever in a room
it's a tough life, people.
It really is.
You got to come
How
in
do
here.
you do it?
I don't know. I ask my you got to go in there and you got to say things.
If you're ever in a
It's
room
very
with
tough.
other Erics, do you ever feel intimidated?
No, because he's tall.
Yeah, I'm
he's probably
tall.
the tallest Eric.
Oh, definitely.
I'm wondering if I'm the tallest Eric I've ever met because I'm not that tall.
You're pretty tall.
I'm not even 6'4". I'm not
No,
even
but
6'4".
Already 6'3" is really tall.
Yeah, but it always bothered me that I couldn't quite make it to 6'4", 6'3.5", and it stopped right there.
What's NFL tall? That's like 6'4" and above, right?
Well, I don't think NFL is the place to talk because you have all kinds of people
Maybe
in the NFL.
the
NBA
basketball
tall,
one.
NBA tall,
yeah.
NBA short is 6'6".
Yeah.
So NBA tall is 7'3".
NFL fat is different because you could be like 300 pounds, but like 80% muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I always, when you notice these NFL players, the ones who don't die of heart attacks 4 years after retiring, they all drop a huge amount of weight.
Oh,
like these
yes.
guys are they're carrying 320 pounds their career, and they retire, and if they're smart, the next time you see them on TV, they've lost like 100 pounds. Because you think, I've always thought about that when you look at these guys in the NFL, they're young, and, if you see somebody in the NFL who's a starter, they're like 26 years old, and they're over 300 pounds, that's with NFL training.
Right.
That's with, the boot camp you have to go through every year to get ready for the season.
They're burning like 8,000 calories a day.
So if they just retire and then just keep everything else equal, they're going to be like 700 pounds. So now you got the Wegovy and the
all those other GL
the Guampium and the Yanarvi,
Ozempic,
the Zenolia, the Chiati, all these drugs. By the way, I don't know. I was just putting on my headphones when Kayaccio was talking about that story. Was it like, do we have the fattest teens in America or something?
I have Kayacho's reader right here.
Georgia?
Sobering news about teenagers in our state. Georgia ranks #1 for the most overweight teens in the nation. This is according to Wallet Hub.
The overweight, well, what the hell would they know about it? Are they a food, a nutritional kind of place?
They do everything over at Wallet Hub.
We have the fattest teenagers in America?
Apparently.
Maybe the fattest wallets. Maybe that's what
it is.
They're
weighing them down when
wealthy.
they get on the scale. That's right.
Our teenagers are weighed down with coin.
That's what it is, because there are so many coins out there. Bitcoins. They're way down with Bitcoins.
We do have some audio saying
You
that
are
it's
always very ATL centric. So are you always want ATL to be #1? So you're probably happy about this.
I'm not happy about this. I know.
Why?
I know. It's tough.
You don't want to get
but-
stuck behind him on the belt line.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of jerks in the belt line that block the path, and I'm like, come on, I'm trying to go a little bit faster than you.
You're on your rollerblades and your your tight shorts.
Me and Beltline Kevin holding hands.
You're
Dressing to the left.
That half mesh shirt thing, whatever that is.
Yeah, his shirt's tied up in a knot.
Over by 4th Ward
Do
Skate
you
Park.
like Beltline Kevin, or do you just think you have to say that you like Beltline Kevin so people won't call you a hater?
I liked him before Real Tacos got him.
Oh.
I'm an OG Beltline Kevin fan. Real Tacos pays him $100,000 a year to represent them now.
Oh, God forbid he actually make money.
Yeah,
that makes me. You're like these band, you're like a rock band fan from Athens. Oh, they made 7 cents. They sold out. I don't want to.
Yeah, Beltline Kevin sold
I
out.
liked it. I liked it when they couldn't. They all had to live in one van together. But now that they can actually afford to eat dinner. No, they've sold out. I don't like them anymore.
Just wait till the allegations drop.
Beltline Kevin? Uh-oh. What, are you aware of anything?
Long downfall for Beltline Kevin.
I saw the video. I just thought, hey, good for him. He's making $100,000, but he's exactly the type of character that I would not want to run into in public.
What if he came up to you just like, hey, sir, let me give you a hug?
No.
Come on, Eric.
Well, in
You're
the
on the belt line.
moment, I would hug him because I would think that would get this over with quicker than trying not to hug him. And
he'd be sweaty. from all that
Well, he's got all
rollerblading.
that rollerblading going on. But I don't know. I just don't like loud people in public. Here I am, and this is who I am. And
Well, now he's so recognized that most people are like, it's Beltline Kevin.
Yeah, which goes to show you, celebrity is. Makes
Beltline Kevin is no Baton Bob.
I think that
How
he is.
dare you.
I think he is Baton Bob's illegitimate son. Is what I think.
His protege.
Yeah.
We have needed somebody to take the reins from Baton Bob for a long time
Pass
here
the
in the
baton,
ATL.
as it were.
Yes,
What is it?
exactly.
Pass the crazy baton. Is that the? Hey, we need another crazy person. Who,
Yes, but it's what is it? Chaotic neutral, right? Like in those
Right.
D&D games where people are different
Ooh,
sort of
wow,
things.
I didn't know you were such a nerd. Or are you just sleeping? Are you
I'm
just
just-
sleeping with them? is your boy? Is this what your boyfriend's muttering in his sleep?
No.
I've learned all the rules of Dungeons and Dragons while you speak in your
he
sleep.
is a nerd, but not that type of nerd.
How do you know? Did you ever date that crowd? Were you ever in the Dungeons and Dragons crowd?
No. No.
I don't
Travis-
know any rules.
Travis
oh no,
was
Travis
like a
is a little bit.
Pokemon guy.
Yeah, but he played
You know.
Dungeons and Dragons when he was a kid
No, he
because he's smart.
Oh, Joe collected magic cards.
Yeah, my sons are into that.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons for the estrangement. I cannot
No,
put
they're
it
too
together.
dorky. You don't be seen with that.
But these guys love Magic the Gathering that much. It's like, well, I can't be responsible for this.
Comic books. He likes comic books a lot. He knows all the comic stuff.
Oh yeah.
See, I never got into comics.
Good thing he's good in bed, right?
Hell yeah.
Because if it was just comic
I'm like,
books.
oh my God, tell me more about. Who cares?
What is her name? Vampire Lady? What does she do? What was it?
Vampire Lady. What?
Is she?
You talking about Elvira?
You know how I feel. I said this earlier, but I know it's controversial these days. But as far as I'm concerned, heroes only wear capes. You don't have a cape, don't talk to me.
You're very brave.
I am.
For
I
coming
am.
out.
I am. I'm coming out as a person who doesn't believe in heroes without capes.
Okay.
You know what you are if you're what people would term a hero without a cape?
What?
Somebody doing their job. See, a hero with a cape doesn't have to do that. They
So
decide.
if a fireman comes into your window and rescues you,
yeah, it's your job.
it's just your job. You don't even thank them. You're like, good job.
Well, if it's a freelance fireman, I'll
You don't
take
have a
care
cape
of that.
They're like, sir, please, we're trying to work. Don't worry, I'm a vigilante.
That's all right. I'm a vigilante firefighter. I go around looking. You know what? The thing
Even
is,
the volunteer firefighters are like, get out of here.
well, he doesn't get any praise because what he puts fires out at their earliest stages, so no one knew what it could have been.
Oh, yeah.
You can't prove a negative. This guy's going around going, you should all be praising me.
He's going around looking for still lit cigarette.
Yes, yeah.
And he might be setting the fires.
All right, listen. Now,
Whoa.
now,
We don't know.
why would you speculate at such a thing? You got somebody out there doing the good work, and then you're going to throw at him, oh, I think he's an arsonist as well?
I'm saying, why is he always there before all of the professionals?
This might be a good time to bring up the fact that he's fictional. I just made him up. So.
Well, now what do we do?
Well, I think it's a good time to go home.
I think we ought to put a cape.
I'm already home. I'm in.
Yeah, you're already home.
Rub it in.
So, in case you may have noticed this, you may not have, but I am punch drunk today. I only got like 4.5 hours of sleep. And you know what happens? That's none of your business. When
I'll open a topic,
Goon
but we
cave
can't
all
talk
night.
about it.
Hey, you don't ruin that. We already did those jokes on the show that comes on after this that we already taped before it. So I can't do any of your gooning jokes. We already did them then. So it's on the podcast tonight with me and Steph and
Sounds like
George.
something I should download and listen to. This podcast. What
Yeah.
is it called?
It's called Doctrine Extra. And you know what's weird about it? We tape it before the show, but then
Yeah?
it's attached after the show. And so if we do anything that's really good and funny, I can't use it during the show. So, like, yes, I would love to dive into all the potential gooning jokes surrounding the fact that I didn't get any sleep last
There
night.
were hours of them.
But if you want that,
How long? Is it the same length as the
if you
show?
yes,
6.5 hours.
yes. This is
double.
This is
Okay.
it. Kind of ruins the joke. Just the fact that we're talking about it now ruins the fact that I
I
brought
think
it
it
up then.
entices people to download the podcast.
Yeah, but it won't be as punchy because
No.
they know it's coming.
Yeah, they know it's coming,
they know
exactly.
Speaking of punchy.
Speaking of punchy is me.
There you go.
And you know how
Brought it
that
back.
usually works out is at first
you, Autumn.
the person who's punch drunk is hilarious and wonderful, and then at some point that person just crashes and burns.
You got a Red Bull on deck?
I got a Red Bull. I'm
Is it
drinking
a baby
right
bowl?
now.
Yeah, get this sugar-free, my guy.
I don't want. Why you? What do you care? Why are you always
right,
on my?
God.
Oh, and I'm lashing out.
You're lashing
You are. Oh, he's turning. He's turning.
getting fussy. We need to
I'll
please do
drink
it.
any version of Red Bull I want to. You
Okay, sweetheart. Do you need a nap?
I think he does.
You
Wait, sometimes we can say that, right? We can say that word.
You can say it, but I mean, isn't it more fun to not say it? Doesn't
I
it
just
more
wonder what the
challenging to
rule
the
is.
audience?
As
I
we've-
don't know.
as
It's
we
still the
heard-
7 words that Carlin used to put out there, but then there's more than that. There's like,
Yeah.
somebody will tell the
R.
advertiser, they're saying the word bitch a lot over there. You want to be associated with that?
Oh,
You
okay.
got to worry about that.
And as we found out yesterday, I mean, a lot of our listeners out there are listening
Dumb?
with kids in the
Oh,
car.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. I just didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
No,
I apologize.
you were okay.
Can you imagine? Just like,
But what
well,
were
that's
you
the
doing?
last time I listened to this SOB.
But what were you doing last night?
What were you doing last night?
I brought it back from the...
She brought us back.
Come on, man.
This is discussed in the Doctrine Extra.
Okay.
If I discuss
redoing
it,
this whole thing.
if I discuss it now, well, you got to bring us back again. If I discuss it now, then it totally ruins the Doctrine Extra.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that. But I do want to let the audience know that there's a possibility. Stay tuned. I could crash and burn, and you want to be there. You want to be able to tell in the future, where were you when Eric Von Hessler crashed and burned? You want to be able to have a nice little story, nice little anecdote. Today's the day. Sure to happen before 7 p.m. Want to take FanDuel DraftKings bets? Prop bets?
Von Kings, yeah.
Von Kings.
545. Got
Says George.
$50 on it.
George has, listen, if you double down on that, we will give you an extra $50.
I'll take
No
it.
way.
I'll take it.
Well, there's not actually an extra $50.
Gambling
You have to
cash.
gamble it
Yeah.
on this, but you can't use it anymore.
So you're
but
saying that my $5 now becomes $50 if I
that's exactly right. It's gambling, kids. You can't lose.
Oh my God, look at all the shiny colors, and it's telling me this is great.
Oh, I tell
How
you.
can I lose?
You can't. That's what we're telling you. You can't lose. Only an idiot wouldn't gamble every single day. Don't you get it?
Fun.
I'm taking the over.
There's nothing more fun than losing everything you own. You know why? Because it challenges you to restart. And maybe you'll change
that's
things.
kind of good.
Yeah.
Well, there was almost a really scary story with the World Series a couple weeks ago where a guy ended up gambling. He took all of his savings out.
Smart.
I guess gambled part of the equity of his home.
Smart.
On the Dodgers winning the World Series. And, of course, the Blue Jays came that close to winning
Yeah.
the World Series. And the Dodgers thankfully ended up winning, and he ended up getting a little bit of money. But would have lost
okay.
he would have
This
lost
guy
everything.
is an addict, obviously. Nobody does that unless they have a problem.
The Dodgers
All right.
won, so.
Yeah. So, apparently you're
No
confusing addiction with success.
Oh, man, I guess. Got a point.
So, well, I don't really.
At the end of the day, he's a
why
winner.
didn't he make a lot?
Because
The
the
only chance
Dodgers
he
were
ever-
favored.
Okay, so he did all this, and all he was ever going to do was just make a little bit of money.
So I shouldn't say a little bit. He definitely by
he made
leveraging.
100,000. Like he's leveraging everything.
Yeah, he
Yeah, how
definitely
much did he
made.
spend?
He definitely made over $100K.
Okay.
With the Dodgers winning, but it would have been if he had.
How would you
gone
like to have watched that Game 7 with him?
Oh, I could not
Do,
imagine.
do we know
Did
how
they
much
dominate?
he spent?
Did they
Or how much he gambled?
I don't know the exact amount, but I do know that he used
All right,
part of the
well.
equity in his home, took out from his savings. It was a lot of money that he put
But
in.
it doesn't make it. It doesn't. We got to find out how much he made or how much he spent, because if we say like, wow, well, he won $100,000, it's like, wow, that sounds like a lot. But
Yeah.
if he spent $400,000,
Yeah, but you're not going. They won, so he's not going to lose that much. He's not going to. They
I'm
did
just
win.
saying.
If you win and you're favored, you're not going to win as much money, but you're still not going
Correct.
to lose money.
Now, if he had been gone the other way and he had been pulling for the Blue Jays and put all his money on the Blue Jays and done the same thing, and the Blue Jays had won, he would have had an astronomical payout because the Dodgers were always favored in that World
right,
Series.
right. So he took an easy bet and then made his life miserable until he got
Until
through
Game
it.
7 when they won.
I mean, that's. I guess people like to make their lives exciting. I find life exciting anyway. I find there's just the thought that there's somebody today in America somewhere right now is thinking, serial killer. Maybe I'd be a good one. Maybe I should come up with a plan. So like,
maybe someone missed their calling.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So there are worse. There are worse things.
What do you think? There's like a career book?
I just feel like life is exciting enough. I don't need, there's people out there today who are deciding, I'm going to be a serial killer. Or I have to drive on 400 every day. Like, life is exciting enough. I don't need to make life more exciting by, hey, if that stick of wood in that guy's hand doesn't hit that ball flying at him the way that it's supposed to, I'm going to lose everything. My family, all the goodwill I've worked up my entire
confidence
life.
Got to get some confidence. Say it with your chest back. I know that bat is going to hit that ball.
You can't play with scared money.
I know that.
Amen,
but
Autumn.
If I'm ever thinking that my life's not exciting enough, I just say to myself, well, yeah, but you'll be driving on 400 tomorrow. Your life's about to get very exciting.
It's happening, guys. Your hair's thinning, the crown's disappearing. Hair loss might have you feeling you've lost your identity. It's Mark Arum here. Thankfully, there's Advanced Hair Simple One-Day Treatment. You decide how much, how thick, and where. It's your own natural hair that begins regrowing the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. I've seen Advanced Hair's incredible results with my own eyes. Get your free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Finance Group and host of Retire ATL. And Matt, you've said that income is the outcome that matters the most in retirement. But what income streams require the most attention?
Yeah, so if you've got a pension or if you're living off of Social Security, you kind of know those income streams show up in your mailbox. That's mailbox money. It's almost like you're still working, and it doesn't really require that much attention. But most people that come into the office today, they are having to use their 401ks, their IRAs, SEP Simples, 403bs that are invested in the market to generate income. And anytime you're going to use a market-linked asset where you have to go in and decide when you're going to buy and sell to generate your income, it takes a ton more effort, energy, and attention to get that piece of the puzzle right. But it doesn't actually have to be that way.
So, Matt, the number one fear of adults in retirement is outliving their money. How do we get started building income today?
Well, you can get started today. You'd call us for a no-cost, no-obligation retirement roadmap. We want to build a GPS for you that's going to help navigate retirement, and it's going to have a focus on building and preserving income. 770-280-1488. We've got a representative standing by to talk to you right now. 770-280-1488. Our home office is in downtown Woodstock, but we are available across the metro Atlanta area to meet with you at a time and place that fits your schedule. Again, 770-280-1488 or online at retireatlradio.com.
The team at Vincent Finance Group want to help preserve your assets while building retirement income that lasts as long as you do. Call today for your complimentary retirement roadmap, 770-280-1488. And you can always get more at retireatlradio.com and join us for Retire ATL Sundays at 6 p.m. right here on WSB.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
'Tis the season. Have you gotten your flu shot? At All Care, our experienced flu specialists are dedicated to providing comprehensive and personalized care, from vaccines to testing to treatment. And you can walk right in to any of All Care's 15 Atlanta locations and access our unique combination of primary and immediate care under a single roof. For flu season and beyond, say goodbye to waiting for the doctor and say hello to All Care, a proud member of the Piedmont Clinically Integrated Network.
It only happens once a year. It's always fun. It's the event everyone is talking about. It's Toyotathon. Watch this. It's our biggest event of the year with the very best deal on the Toyota you've had your eyes on. Special financing on all models starting as low as 1.9%. Did you hear me? 1.9%. Get zero money down and no payments until next year. It's Toyotathon, our biggest event of the year. You can't afford to miss this sale. See you tomorrow at Fever Toyota.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic,
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top story, federal investigators released new images of the UPS plane crash in Kentucky. Transportation correspondent Sam Sweeney says there are new findings in a preliminary report from the NTSB.
This airplane never had a chance, no matter what those pilots did. This was a catastrophic failure, and now they are focusing on metal fatigue cracks around the parts of that engine. And this is exactly why they grounded all of these other jets in the fleet so they can be inspected.
The crash earlier this month killed 14 people. A guilty verdict today in the Cobb County murder trial of Matthew Lands. A judge finds Lands guilty of shooting and killing his neighbors Justin and Amber Hicks in their home in November of 2021 while the couple's toddler was upstairs. He's found guilty on all 13 counts against him, including malice murder and felony murder. Sentencing is set for tomorrow morning. A warning to parents to steer clear of AI toys this holiday season. The robots and teddy bears are powered by the same AI and chatbots that have been blamed for harming kids and teenagers. Alden Friedman with the Public Interest Research Group says AI toys his group tested taught kids how to light matches and talked about sex.
We think that these products could be made safely, but at this moment, we see reasons for concern.
He says guardrails to protect kids seem to disappear over time. The first jobs report since the government shutdown is released today, and Money reporter Kelly O'Grady says it's better than expected.
4.4% unemployment, it ticked up. It's still within the healthy band, but that is the highest that we've seen since October 2021.
It could impact what the Fed does when it meets next month to discuss further potential interest rate cuts. Finger counting is a good way to teach math to kids. A new study from the American Psychological Association finds children who count on their fingers between the ages of 4 and 6.5 have better addition skills by the age of 7 than children who don't use their fingers. Researchers say this shows finger counting is important when it comes to higher math skills. It's now 3:32 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Better news in DeKalb County. That earlier crash, 285 northbound, the outer loop at I-20 exit 46. It has cleared out of the roadway, but unfortunately it is still very slow back toward I-675. Going to see if there's any new trouble in the backup with that. Yep, just found it. It's a stalled tanker truck in the center lane, 285 north between Flat Shoals and I-20. So look out for that. It's going to keep the ride slow. Traffic lights flashing red in East Cobb. This is going to be on Roswell Road and Robinson Road. Those traffic lights are flashing, so please treat that as a four-way stop. 75 northbound, just a little sluggish so far this afternoon between Marietta and Kennesaw. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Mix of sun and clouds and 78 this afternoon. Headed to 61. Dry Friday morning. A warm start to another warm day. 77 Friday afternoon. Showers moving in through the afternoon and evening hours. A few rumbles of thunder late Friday night.
73 in Woodstock, 73 in Locust Grove, and 74 in Brookhaven. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Are you tired of living with neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, headaches, leg pain, digestive issues? Did you know that chiropractic care is the most effective, least expensive treatment for most back pain issues? I want you to stop suffering needlessly. I want to invite you to make an appointment to come see us, and let's see if we can get to the cause of your healthcare problems and not just treat the symptoms. Normally, the first visit is $940, but for you, my listeners, we've reduced that to $299. That's an exam, x-rays, consultation, first treatment, and on the second visit, going over all the findings and a complete nutrition evaluation. We accept most insurances, Medicare, or even on the VA referral list. Now, if you're ever in a car accident, I find that if the car is damaged, you're damaged. Come see us right away to get the care that you need. Book at our website, drjoe.com, that's drjoe.com, or call us at 844-44-DR-JOE, extension 1. The biggest complaint I get is, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't someone tell me that this was the answer to my healthcare problems? drjoe.com or call us at 844-44-DR-JOE, extension 1.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts,
Started digging, only to find...
getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Be an idiot, Jared. They're not the CMA Awards. The A stands for awards. So you were saying they're the Country Music Awards.
Well, I figured out why you stayed out so late now. It's because you were watching the CMA
Yeah,
Awards.
they had that Martina McBride or something. She was like singing, and I was like, wow, man. Whatever happened to that redneck woman?
I know.
Where'd she go?
I'm a high-class broad.
Who was her name? Gretchen
I say,
something?
hell yeah and yeehaw.
Everybody loved her for like a minute. Like her big thing was that she would come on stage on a four-wheeler.
Gretchen Wilson.
Yeah, there you go.
I leave my Christmas lights up all year long.
Did you have anything else besides that song?
Oh, child support.
I feel like she had a second somewhat hit.
That was 2004, guys.
She was something about. Does she sing about the skull in her lips? Was that in the Redneck Woman?
Let's see.
I remember a skull song. That was back in No, that was not back in 2004.
I've got it right here.
Are you kidding me?
Sure
Our
was.
lives are just moving by. So, you just think about I call it the Gretchen Wilson years. When the country was a great place to live.
Yeah.
And we all understood that we had that redneck woman. And you know what? Here's the thing. All the things that you were going to use against her, not only did she own it, she was proud of it.
Do you think she was like the first one of these country people to
like
be
where I come from is better than where you come from?
Because she talked about, she says, I'm looking at the lyric. She's like, Victoria's Secret, well, their stuff's real nice. Oh, but I can buy the same damn thing on Walmart shelf half price.
Yeah!
That's right.
Yeah.
No, Kenny Chesney and Toby were all doing that before.
She's thrifty.
Huh?
She's thrifty.
That's right. And it's basically the idea is like what I grew up in, which is, my parents who, at some point I was starting to look at them and going, hey, let's get going here. What's going on? Why aren't we...
I have 14 cars.
Why aren't we ascending? But I remember that the idea in my family was, who would want to be rich? I was like 10. I'm like, I don't know.
And then
Might be
the song
kinda
in
fun.
the 90s or the 80s came out that I wanna be rich, and then you're like, hey,
whoa, that's a little too much.
now. No. You're thinking like, oh, I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
The culture is
Let's
telling
go.
me that I
One
do
thing,
wanna
and
be
my family is saying that if you hang around with rich people, you're just as bad as they are.
And then you were starting to get rich, and then here comes Gretchen Wilson.
Yeah, and she's like, "Don't be rich." But wait a minute.
And you're like,
Hello!
gosh dang it,
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know which way's up or down.
I'm willing to bet that's the most money she ever made. So as she's telling us she's a Walmart woman,
Mm-hmm.
she's actually getting richer than she's ever been before.
She's a liar.
It's taken a
She's
while.
shopping at TJ Maxx like a fancy pants.
Yeah, that's right. It's taken a while, but I feel duped, Gretchen
Full
Wilson.
disclosure. I want to see the stock holdings.
Please.
That's what it is.
Open it up.
Release the files.
Open it. Yeah, finally. Somebody get
the
Marjorie
files.
Taylor Greene on the line. We got to get these. I want all
I
of the
love that
Gretchen
song.
Wilson files out.
Out of the public.
All
I
the
would do that too,
investigations.
where I love that song growing up.
I bet you did.
By the way, along with Redneck Woman, Here for the Party was pretty good. I remember that song.
I thought she had a second hit.
Yeah,
she had
that
kind of
was-
a second hit.
Here for the party.
And she used to have like a skull pack in her.
You're really tied up in that
Jeans.
skull thing.
Well, these are the
good marketing.
These are the
That
things I
circle.
remember.
You gotta have that circle in the back pocket, right? The
Yeah,
shadow of the
I
circle.
think that was part of the lyric.
Yeah. Are
you
know?
sure?
And I, when I think of my ideal redneck woman, I think of Well, someone other than Gretchen Wilson, but she reminded me of the other person that I.
Well, now your
was really
ideal
into.
redneck woman's going to have the Zins in the back pocket.
Oh yeah, because it's
I
I'm
want
a
to try those Zins.
I'm a podcast woman.
I want to try those. Has anybody tried them?
Well, aren't you supposed to? By law, you legally have to if you watch podcasts. You
Yes.
have to be. You have to
Yeah.
be trying Zins.
You have
I also need like an Audible subscription.
Yeah, and also, if you can be
Maybe,
a
like
lord,
Harry's and like those socks.
get that lord. Oh, the ones that where they give away one every time.
Bombas?
That's why I won't get them. I'm really opposed to just handing out socks to the poor willy nilly. I am not going to be a part of that. You know what they say of give a man a sock, you keep his feet warm for a day. But if you, if you teach him to make socks, he'll create a stupid company where they give half the socks away. So it's really kind of it's a horrible sort of cycle. A downward spiral is what it is. So I try to stay away from it.
The sock cycle.
Well, the whole thing about helping the poor, I think it's wrong.
Succular. I'm sorry. I messed up your joke.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's not the
didn't
first
know, I'm
time.
sorry.
It's fine, Autumn. You know what?
Well, you don't have to throw that in.
You know, people have told me that sometimes I think some of your best punchlines, Eric, are when Autumn is speaking on top.
Sorry.
I said, well, that's the whole idea of the show. That's what we're going for. So,
Autumn, that's an interesting observation.
No,
certainly
I
is.
made a mistake. He shouldn't say that.
No, come on now. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Stupid. So stupid.
All right, you know what? Smack yourself in the face right now.
She's like hotter than everybody.
Shut up, Trump.
Oh, hey!
Sorry.
Hey,
Is
who
that-
do you
is my
think
mic
you
on?
are? What are you, like some kind of shock jock?
Whatever. He's yelling at people.
He's yelling. I think he just said on Truth. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not in the mood. We'll
Okay,
deal with
don't
it
do it,
tomorrow.
don't do it. Let's not
We'll
do
deal with it tomorrow when we have Trump's
Tomorrow's
voice here.
a Friday.
No, but this has to be commented on. What he just did. It's just this. Does it surprise me? No.
No.
It's just like, yeah. Ask me if it surprises me.
Are you surprised?
No, yeah.
Are you? I feel like disappointed frequently.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't vote for the dude. I didn't vote for anybody.
but just disappointed that this is continuing.
Well, there's three
and
more.
There's no break.
There's 3 more years.
I know.
Of this guy waking up at 2 in the morning and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't like it. Fire him.
I guess apparently he's basically said that anybody that tells the military that they shouldn't
follow illegal
orders.
The headline.
Those people should be put to death. The ones who are telling soldiers that they shouldn't follow illegal orders. And it's always good to have a president who points to Americans and suggests that perhaps they should be killed.
Seriously.
That's something I'm used to. Nearly every president does it. Remember Reagan used to quite often point out people in the crowd, Roger Waters style, from the wall, and just have that one removed.
We should get like another vote going. Like, is everybody still on board? And if you still get,
It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way.
Well, it should.
We just have to have fun. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
things have happened. Like the guy, he didn't want the Epstein files. That the people made their voices heard. Now they're out there. We have to live with this fiction that he signed it, and now he never had to sign anything. There never had to be any legislation. He could have decided to release all the files himself with one order without any of this kind of nonsense. And now he's like, well, we have 30 days. You're not going to see the things you want to see. I don't want to.
Ongoing investigation.
Ongoing.
We can't release them.
Exactly.
I wanted them released, but
I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything I can
out
here.
of my control.
But
if I had them, I'd show them right now.
You know, like the Department of Justice, I have no control over them, as you've seen. I don't just fire people because they don't do what I want over there.
They're tough over there. They're tough cookies over there.
They push back. All those personal lawyers of mine that I've put into high places in the Department of Justice, are they fighting me on this one?
Do you think that really was why his throat was so raw the other day?
That was my speculation, is he was yelling at people about
I wouldn't
losing
be
the
surprised,
Epstein
because
thing.
when he was talking about, like, because a reporter asked him, what's going on with your voice? And he was like, I yelled at some people that were I blew my stack.
Yeah.
And then he was like, it was about trade war or whatever. Like,
it's about a thing.
Yeah.
How long of a sustained blowing of the stack does it take to get your voice that raw?
Well, he's 80.
Well, okay.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
okay. Yeah.
I'm only 61.
Come on, Stephen,
and,
give him a break.
Every day.
Okay.
Every day I wake up with a new thing my body is to, hey, you didn't know I could make this? Hey, you didn't. My body every day will have some little thing. Hey, but you didn't know that this could be a thing.
And then you sneeze and you throw your back out.
Yeah. And then I say, is it worth it?
You just
anymore.
need to get a guest house.
Should I just go to Oregon and lay down in one of those pods and just say goodbye to the world?
I think you go a different direction.
Just test it out. You don't have to press the button.
Yeah, a little test
Just
run.
see what it feels like.
I just did a test run of the suicide machine. That was a mistake.
That's all.
Turns out it was.
Help! Please get me out.
Turns out I built it properly.
I get my money's worth.
You should get a guest house at your house and just house Dr. Joe there at all times. So that way, anytime you wake up with those aches.
Yeah, I can say, hey,
But then it
Joe.
turns into Michael Jackson, where it's the propofol to sleep and then the uppers during the day. And
Well, yeah, that's Elvis, and then you got Elvis, and
yeah, everybody.
Call me Elvis Jackson. It'll be
I guess
uppers
that
during the day
all
and
those people were
propofol
successful.
until they died at a young age.
They successfully died.
I've already gotten past the young age, right? So if I died tomorrow, some people would be sad, but they say I was too young. 61, that's too young.
Yeah.
But it's not outrageously young.
He was only 61.
Yeah, it's not outrageously young. Like, oh, we've never heard of this before.
It would be unusual.
Well, that's what I am. Now I want it. I want to be known as somebody who stepped away from the crowd and forged his own path.
Oh, everyone's dying of old age? Like
Not me.
No, no.
Guess what? I'm original.
There are so many people in need of help right now, and they need our help.
Join the Triple Team Traffic Crew tomorrow, November 21st from 9 a.m. to noon.
At the Publix, located at 11800 Haynesbridge Road in Alpharetta.
For the annual Triple Team Traffic Food Drive benefiting Atlanta Community Food Bank.
The first 25 people to donate a frozen turkey in person will receive 2 tickets to Lucia by Cirque du Soleil under the Big Top at Atlantic Station while supplies last.
For more information or to donate online, visit WSBRadio.com.
You gave years, maybe decades to your job. You showed up, worked hard, and planned for retirement. But now, the company's changed. Or maybe you've taken a buyout or been forced into early retirement. So, what happens next? I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. And if you've built up a 401k or thrift savings plan, now is the time to ask, is that money really working for you? Many workplace retirement plans offer limited options and even less guidance. At Trajan Wealth, we help people just like you roll over their accounts into IRAs with more flexibility and personalized investment strategies built around your goals. For households with $500,000 or more, let us build you a personalized plan. We operate on veteran values, service, trust, and doing what's right. Your next chapter starts now. Call Trajan today. 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Are you dreaming of a fresh new kitchen just in time for the holidays? Taylor Construction is making it easy with their holiday special. 20% off cabinet refacing. Transform your kitchen quickly and affordably, just in time to impress your holiday guests. Let Taylor Construction give your kitchen a stunning makeover before the festivities begin. Call Taylor Construction today at 470-508-7050. That's 470-508-7050. Or schedule online at taylorconstruction.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Grade A frozen Butterball whole turkeys are 99 cents a pound with your card and additional $25 purchase. Limit 2. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. In a perfect world, when you have a plumbing issue, you want a plumber that answers the phone when you call, shows up on time, respects your home, and tells you exactly what needs to be done, quotes you a price, and does the job right the first time. They appreciate your business, and Superior Plumbing becomes your plumber for life. Call Superior Plumbing to come fix your plumbing issues.
To Superior, the honest one. Call 770-422-PLUM.
You've thought about assisted living for your parents, but maybe the right answer is renovating your home and having mom or dad move in. I'm Richard, Chief Architect at Sketch House, where we create custom architectural drawings for homeowners looking to remodel. Why get drawings first? You'll know what's possible. You'll be able to get pricing and compare builders apples to apples, and builders love drawings. You'll get bumped to the top of their list with drawings in hand. Let Sketch House help you make a decision about your aging parents at a fixed price. Visit sketchhouse.com. That's sketch, Haus.com.
read a story a couple days ago about how the archaeologists that are involved with the Colosseum and other big events from the big-time Roman days, they have now discovered that there were female gladiators, and, like their male counterparts, they performed topless. Which
Naked.
means... No, I think that's just topless.
Oh,
I think the gladiators had had a skirt, a leather skirt on.
It's a gladiatrix.
Yeah. Sounds like a new drug that you see on Gladiatrix. Somebody's
Don't take Gladiatrix.
Smiling fat people dancing in the streets.
I'm going to go see my son's band.
I really let my plaque psoriasis hold me back. And I found Gladiatrix.
Do not take Gladiatrix if you're allergic to Gladiatrix.
Gladiatrix may cause sudden blindness, shortness of breath, dying,
death,
fear of dying, drowning,
panic. Panic that you're suffering from one of the 5,000 side effects.
Pus oozing from your kneecaps.
Yes.
We don't know why.
Your teeth turn to liquid.
But if you want to get rid of
That
your
plaque psoriasis won't hold you back, baby.
but as soon as I read that, I'm thinking like all of a sudden like the Roman thing has like a strip club vibe, you know?
Seriously,
gentlemen, turn your attention. All right, gentlemen, she's fighting hard for you. Let her know how you feel.
Take it. Wait.
Just a Romans like, oh, she's hot. And now she just got stabbed in the gut. That makes it even better. These were the sickest people.
Well, it was before snuff films, so you had to go
There's
and
no
see it in person.
such thing as a snuff film. Can we get rid of that? Here's my
Sounds
business.
like somebody who doesn't want their snuff film collection to be found.
Huh? What?
Right, guys? No such thing.
Just doesn't.
Oh, guys, you know that's a myth.
I mean, I could never go to jail for it because it doesn't exist.
Yes.
Your goon cave.
Let's look at the business model here for snuff films.
Okay.
Number one,
Can we take a deep dive?
You can never generate an actual bona fide star. Hey, if you loved her last movie, so
rent this one again.
Pornography goes the other way, where it's like such and such 46, like they get like 46. Like the idea that every time we make one of these. Yeah, the best looking woman, she dies. So there's no good business model there. And I don't believe it's ever happened. I have to say, maybe they made one just so that there could be all the anecdotes about it and all the mythology. But it's like we were talking about, there's no evidence that anybody has ever given out one single apple on Halloween that had a razor blade in it. And then what was I calling BS on yesterday? Oh, there's some sheriff's department somewhere warning people that Uber drivers are putting fentanyl
into like water bottles and
that they
food
give you.
that they offer you.
Yeah, and I'm saying no. I don't think that. Listen, if 3 people died and they all had the same Uber driver in 2 weeks, how hard is it to break this case?
Yeah. And as an Uber driver, do I really want to be killing my passengers? And on top of that, there's the cost of the fentanyl. Why am I wasting it on my passengers?
Exactly.
Yeah, like the drugs in the candy.
And the
Why
idea.
would I give away my good drugs?
Yeah. Well, people are sick, but I mean, it's just how are you going to get away with that? Oh, you mean Uber, where there's a complete digital record of everything that went on? They got in touch with me. I accepted the thing. They were in my back seat.
Yeah, it's going to ruin your rating if you kill all your passengers.
It will not look good because they can't rate you.
What if you killed
that's
a
a
passenger?
0 right there.
Let me give a scenario. What if you killed a passenger?
Give me a scenario, Jared. What's your name?
Jared.
See, I'm starting to get 4.5 hours of sleep.
That's what AI does. When AI says my name, it goes Jared.
No, I'm not here actually right now. This is the AI version of me. There's a few glitches, but you got to live through those. We'll get them worked out by 2027.
Building a better WSB every single day.
Excuse our dust.
But my scenario is with Uber and Lyft. If this officer, the audio we played yesterday, talking about putting the fentanyl in the bottles and food.
It's not fentanyl. It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Thank you.
Fentanyl.
Hey.
Fentanyl.
Hey, quiet,
Is
Piggy.
there a point being paid here? I'd like to hear it.
Thank you.
The voice of the audience.
I think that...
Yes?
Quiet, Piggy.
Come on inside and get your fentanyl.
Hey, y'all, get your fentanyl.
I remember that old country home. rain fresh.
Careful.
I think that if you are leaving a crowded bar area, like you're leaving like the Highlands or you're leaving the Buckhead bars, and you get in a car and you take a water bottle because you're inebriated, like you're not thinking, you're like, okay, I'll just drink the water because I'm trying to sober up a little bit on my way home.
Right.
Is it possible that they would try to pinpoint the blame on the bars instead of on the Uber driver?
That's fine. Do whatever they want. But if 3 people die in 3 weeks and they all shared the same Uber driver, and we have a digital record of it, I think any investigator on their first case is going to go, well, I know where to start here.
Well, that's why the serial killer Uber or Lyft driver would need to spread it out over like a couple of years. So
All right,
that it's
look,
like one.
Look.
So they're a patient serial killer.
Yes.
Very calm.
Who knows the city very well.
Some friends one time sent my wife and me Omaha steaks for Christmas, and they sent it to our old house. We had moved out of it and not yet sold it. Went to the house. I could smell the steak before I saw it. Didn't know who sent it to me. Called Omaha Steaks. Not only did they send me a brand new package to my house, they told me who had sent it to me so I could send a thank you note. It was incredible customer service. And I've been sending gifts from Omaha Steaks because how great their customer service is ever since. You can get the Sizzle All the Way sale right now, 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com, and you get an extra $35 off with promo code ERIC, E-R-I-C-K, at checkout. You can get incredible options. My wife began her love affair of caramel apple tartlets with that package. Omaha Steaks sent to us. You can, too. Get the fillets, get the New York strips, omahasteaks.com, 50% off right now, the Sizzle All the Way sale, $35 off extra with promo code ERIC at checkout, minimum order required, omahasteaks.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Does this sound like you, where every step or reach is a reminder of what hurts, a reminder of what you're not able to do and how far you've drifted from the life you used to have when you didn't feel that pain? Good news for you, because relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. What if it could come from you? It's Mark Aaron from my pals at QC Kinetics, where they tap into your body's own regenerative power using natural healing factors that help restore and repair damaged tissue, reduce inflammation, and relieve pain at its source. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery. And this Veterans Day, QC Kinetics is giving back to their heroes. Veterans will get $500 off their treatment, and for every non-veteran who starts care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warrior Project. A great time to book your free consultation. So call QC Kinetics today. 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. Locations in Decatur, Lawrenceville, Sandy Springs, Marietta, Stockbridge, and Douglasville.
Hi, I'm Dale with TrustDale.com. For over a decade, I've trusted America's Best Choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks. And with their 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, you can invest with confidence.
That's right, Dale. America's Best Choice offers highest quality, energy-efficient windows and special pricing on custom decks. We also offer beautiful siding, doors, and now roofing, all with no pressure, no gimmicks. Visit abcwind.com for your free in-home estimate. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
Will my hair really grow back? Do I still get to have a birthday party? Can my teddy come into the machine with me? Will you stay with me tonight, Mommy?
Every day, kids at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta ask questions they should never have to. By giving today, you can help us answer them. With your support, our kids get the care and treatment they need, and even a birthday they'll never forget. Give to Children's for that. Donate today at choa.org/give.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, an emotional moment in a Cobb County courtroom today. A judge reaches a verdict in the trial of a man accused of killing a firefighter and his wife after breaking into their home 4 years ago.
Applause as Cobb County Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown adjourns for the day, minutes after rendering her verdict in the trial of Matthew Lanz.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lanz, guilty.
Lanz kept his gaze slightly lowered, as always, though his face seemed to soften the slightest bit as the judge read 13 consecutive convictions in the shooting deaths of Amber and Justin Hicks. Afterwards, survivors hugged the prosecutors as they prepare for Lanz's sentencing at 10 o'clock Friday morning. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
75 degrees in Atlanta. When does the rain arrive, and will it stick around for the weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. New details today on the investigation into the UPS plane crash in Kentucky earlier this month.
A preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board has found, quote, evidence of fatigue cracks in addition to areas of overstress failure on several sections that secured the left engines to that MD-11F freighter, which detached, causing a crash upon takeoff 2 weeks ago. It killed 14 people on board and on the ground. Since that accident, the FAA has temporarily grounded all MD-11F cargo jets pending inspections and any corrective actions that need to be taken. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
And we have posted new photos of the crash at WSBradio.com. New at 4 o'clock, there will soon be driverless buses rolling in one Cobb County community thanks to a $6.6 million federal grant. Kim Menifee, Executive Director of the Cumberland Community Improvement District, says the Cumberland Autonomous Mobility Network is a major step forward in local transportation options.
It's part of a larger project, adding walking and biking trails into the district, just to add continued connectivity and mobility to those that work, live, and visit the district.
They hope to launch the free shuttle service in 2027. The Atlanta-based CDC changes its website to say vaccines may cause autism.
The exact wording under key points on the autism and vaccine page of the CDC website says, quote, the claim vaccines do not cause autism is not an evidence-based claim because studies have not ruled out the possibility that infant vaccines cause autism. Studies supporting a link have been ignored by health authorities. It goes on to say that HHS has launched a comprehensive assessment of the causes of autism.
But WSB health reporter Sabrina Cupid says a bold heading in the website still says vaccines do not cause autism. Cobb County commissioners will vote tonight on an ordinance addressing homeless encampments in the county. Commissioner Joanne Burrell says the measure would allow Cobb police officers to remove encampments from private property even without the owner's permission.
I just think it will help our police be more compassionate, but also more resources for them to try to combat this problem.
Advocates say the effort is about safety. It's going to be a very uncomfortable night for about 150 people who will be sleeping outside to draw attention to homelessness in Atlanta.
Those participating tonight had to raise at least $5,000 each to support the mission of Covenant House, a charity focused on supporting homeless youth. The group's Lee Hall says sleepers often come away with some extra understanding.
Even people who have shown up to every single one of these, 1 year, it might just hit them a little differently that year, and it is a very emotional evening.
This is the 13th year of the Sleep Out, and Hall says they've raised more than $680,000 to continue their work. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
The city of Roswell is in the process of relocating fire station number 27. Fire Chief Pavel Troche says the current location is too close to the Gwinnett County line.
You drop a pin where that station is right now, and you put a 2.5-mile radius around that station. Half of that radius is in another county that's not our coverage.
The fire station on Holcomb Bridge Road is moving to Fouts Road in Roswell. They're expecting to have construction complete by 2026 or early 2027. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, it's a slow one through downtown. I'm looking for new trouble 75-85 northbound before you get up to 10th Street, exit 250, because it's really jammed up back to Langford Parkway. Then once you get past 10th Street, it's wide open, so going to see what's cooking there. Southbound, already looking at about 35 minutes out of Buckhead down to I-20. The earlier multiple trouble spots I've been watching, 285 northbound, the outer loop into Cab between Flat Shoals and I-20, they have all cleared up, so hit the delays behind that, leaving I-675. I-20 eastbound, if you're heading out toward Lithonia, you're going to find the delays on and off through that work zone from 285 to Panola Road, exit 71. From the Cool Day Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad, and it's warm and mostly cloudy this evening and overnight. A little bit of patchy fog Friday morning down to 61. 77 for a high will tie the record on Friday afternoon. Showers coming in late afternoon and evening. Some of those showers, a few rumbles of thunder, continue overnight into Saturday morning. We'll start Saturday 64, then clearing in the afternoon, high 76.
75 in Decatur, 74 in Johns Creek, and 74 in College Park. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Why are you putting up four fingers? It's 4 o'clock. It's not hour 4.
That's what I meant. Hour 2.
How much sleep did you get last night?
I went to bed around like 1:15.
Boy, we're on fumes today.
That's about my normal time that I go to bed. About 1. Maybe
what time does your
midnight.
wife go to bed?
She usually goes to bed around 11:30.
So you need a little time for man time.
Yeah.
Little man time.
More gooning. Is that all you guys do?
No, we're not. You said that word.
Yeah.
I said
What?
man
How
time.
dare you.
Man time can be
What's man
Madden.
time?
Could be Madden.
Exactly. I was playing.
Could be pornography. I'm not saying it's not. I'm
Well,
just saying
that's
it could
the
be.
I was playing NCAA last night, but oftentimes if
Is that what
they're
you call it?
Yeah, NCAA. Yeah.
I know what one of those A's stands
I know what the
for.
College
stands
fans. And double A's. So yeah, it's good.
It's all there.
I oftentimes when my lovely wife goes to bed, that's when I watch the movies that she doesn't like, aka horror movies or more
Porn.
complex movies.
Or
Complex. That's rude.
well,
she
it's
just
true.
she likes
the Disney
She
one.
likes Disney. She likes.
She doesn't want to read a movie.
She likes the American
I don't want to
Dollywood.
read a movie.
She doesn't want to read a movie.
Yeah, she doesn't
Nothing
like
with
those kind.
subtitles.
You know, it takes all kinds, and this Jared Yamamoto.
Tina,
he,
I think you're smarter than that.
her entertainment choices. I think she's very smart. Don't get me wrong.
She's very
doesn't
smart.
sound
She's
like
a
it.
very smart. I love her dearly.
you say,
She's
like,
one of my
well, you
favorite
know, it takes
people
all kinds,
on the planet. But I think that she likes the romanticy
Yeah,
type of.
she's
you
more
know,
of like a Disney
and that's
princess, and that's
not
okay.
real.
That's
not
fine.
real entertainment.
Her and I can sit down and watch
okay.
a rom-com together and be
I
happy.
don't want to be talked about like that. And
Yeah.
so I find it.
What, like when I just said she's one of my favorite people on the planet? That's good. It's good.
No,
thing to
not
say.
that part. The part where it's like, hey, she's this, and that's okay.
She doesn't like movies that are maybe
like it's
layered.
this is a deficit, but it's actually fine. It's
Listen.
fine.
You have to add the disclaimer and say, and if she were here, I would say the same
I'd
thing.
say it right to her
Right
face.
there you go. That's the
I would
disclaimer.
Well, I
that's
wouldn't.
required.
I would not do that.
I wouldn't. You know what?
I'm
I
a
would say it
coward.
all.
I wouldn't do
She
that.
likes happy movies, and that's
Yeah.
happy
Is she
movies
gonna
have their
watch
time and
does
place.
Does she make you watch the? 'Cause I was just saying, Hallmark. They have like 30 new movies for the holidays.
Well, now it's
Now,
become a
did you just
thing.
see his face? Did you just see his
Well,
face?
between-
When I said that, he became crestfallen. He was like, "Oh."
I'm
didn't
sure
light
that
up?
they will.
You
I'm
are-
sure they will be on in the Yamamoto household.
They've
But
already
now,
started.
but
11:30
now
at
it's
night.
kinda
Started in
funny.
October.
So listen,
Ugh.
it started out as something real that Hallmark was doing, making real movies for real
Dumb people.
dummies. And then it turned into a thing where it's
Yeah, I
like,
know.
now it's kind of funny. Now it's like we're in on the joke.
Well, look, if you're making 30 movies
like
a
Shark
year,
Week.
the quality level is going to be
I know, but I'm saying now it's like
Better
Shark Week.
and better
All right,
because
right.
they get
Yes,
better
that's
and
right.
better.
They're really good at it.
Yeah, they learn from their
They
mistakes.
can make these movies in a week.
Churning them out.
Actually, there's like 24 new movies, and then there's some specs. So they have a couple of like shows,
Okay,
series. This all started in October, by the way. On the Hallmark Channel, Christmas started in October.
that's ridiculous.
And every week, whatever. But they have 24 new movies. And I'm looking through them. One of them, by the way, is the Buffalo Bills one, a holiday touchdown or something. I don't know. A Buffalo
You
Bills
should watch
Christmas.
it.
Of course I'm going to watch it.
Yes.
You never know. Thurman Thomas might show up
Oh
in a
my gosh.
cameo.
George, we have to ask George what the show idea was called, where you review movies that you hadn't seen and you watch them on
Sound Off.
silent.
Sound Off.
Sound off.
I watch movies without the sound and still review them, but I have to be on a plane for that to be real. Because I'm just watching movies in other people's rows.
All right, so we're gonna.
That's how I saw Joker 2.
So every.
And I said, "Wow, that movie sucks."
That movie's good.
You're the
I'm one of the few people
guy.
I
Hey,
liked
this
it.
is sound off. This is his review.
Oh, that's true. It's Eric's review. You're right.
Maybe with the sound on, it's great.
Actually, George.
And he
George,
wouldn't know. That's not the point.
George is a great producer for Sound Off because he only has hearing in one ear, so he can relate.
Him and George Bailey.
He and George Bailey.
What?
Huh? I was sitting next to. It's weird to me because you love music so much, and I quite often try to figure out what music sounds like. Does it feel like it's coming in on both sides, or does it? Because it's been your whole life.
It doesn't feel like it's coming in on both sides.
So it feels dead on one side.
Yeah.
Even if you're at a show.
Yeah, and I guess
But
I don't
you're
get that
used to it.
effect where certain sounds are in the left ear. and
Stereo.
certain
Oh yeah,
in
like when you're
stereo.
driving and then like it's a Queen song and part of the sound is
You
kind
hear
of
it move from left to right.
But like mono, but you're still only hearing that from your. I know where you were sitting, so it's your left ear that you don't have sound. You don't
Correct.
have hearing in. So
it's trickier.
So even a mono thing, it still only comes in from one ear. So it's not like does mono
No,
work
mono
better?
works. Yeah,
Okay.
you can change your whole phone to mono, which I have done.
Okay, so all the music you listen to is in mono.
Correct.
Does that make you want to go back and listen to music from like 1955 to 1965 more because they were actually recorded in mono, and that was the whole idea? Whereas with modern music, you're hearing a different version because everything's recorded in stereo.
No, not in particular. No.
But you should A/B it sometime, like to go back to records that were actually produced in mono, and whether that's a more, a full spatial head thing. And I'm just interested
Because
in
it was mixed for that.
It was
in
mixed
particular.
for that,
I should-
for a mono, as opposed to just taking a stereo thing and just giving you a mono version of it.
I wish that I had a time in my life where I could, so I could
You could
compare and contrast.
No, that would be worse, I think.
Well, maybe.
I mean, you love music, and you got that fever or whatever this happened when you were like 2 or something.
The druggist smacked him.
No,
It was the druggist smacked him.
Mono. What? I don't know. I can't remember at the moment.
Is monostereoism?
Yeah, exactly.
Happens to kids quite often. He had
It's
a fever.
very contagious.
Yes. Ma'am, I have bad news. He has monostereoism.
Oh no! What?
But they had to put tubes in my ear.
Well, that's how I ended up almost dying, was tubes in my ear. That's how I ended up with the tracheotomy, because they
You trying to say you're better than George?
I've been closer to death. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say
It seemed
better.
like a
whatever. I've been
flex.
closer to
Seemed
death.
like you were flexing on
If that's the criteria.
And continue to be.
I am
closer to death.
every day. I appear to be closer to death on a daily basis.
Shorter of breath and one day closer to death.
Death. You got to say it the right way.
No, I was trying to be chill.
I know. I know. One day closer to death. I just listened to it the other day, so it's in my mind. Why would I do that?
WSB karaoke.
Why would I put on Dark Side of the Moon and listen to it? Like, what am I hear something new? Is it the best record ever made? I think it might be.
Oh, it's incredible.
I-
I mean,
you know,
the
I just-
B-side of oh my God.
That B-side is good.
The B-side? What are you talking about?
Sorry, I
Side 2?
just totally
Us and Them?
lost my mind.
Us
The
and Them? Brain Damage? No. Money?
Oh, we think about B movie.
I'm giving you
B-movie
everything
is
on
good.
side
B
2.
movie. That's what I mean.
The-
Abbey Road. Oh my God.
Okay, all right. It's like, yeah, but I think that, it was done on the same console. It's Abbey Road was the first thing that was mixed on that console.
There you go.
In what was called EMI at the time, now called Abbey Road. And then Dark Side of the Moon was a year or so after that. And I don't know. I just feel like, it's just in terms of what is the best rock album ever, just the recording. It doesn't mean you have to think those are the best songs in rock history.
No,
Obviously, many of them are up there. But I just think as a full album, I don't know that any other album is as perfect second to second from beginning to end as that one is. And you listen to it now, and it doesn't sound like you're listening to something from you're not like, oh, this is so anachronistic. It seems like it's from the 60s or something. I mean, it sounds
yeah,
very
like so
modern.
much Beatles stuff can sound,
Especially the earlier stuff.
Well, yeah, of course, but even the middle stuff with
Yeah.
like the psychedelic, like even like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, like it sounds antiquated. It sounds old.
You think it does?
Yeah.
I think sometimes.
I think so.
Well, you would.
It's
You
like,
don't have any musical taste.
Please get out of here.
It's like a little silly.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is like 60s.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm amazed sometimes with how how much of the psychedelic music of the time is not all that great. This is one more thing to give to the Beatles. They figured out a way to do psychedelic music and the songs could still be played on the radio. Like when you listen to most psychedelic music from that period, it's very hit or miss. It's very rare that you get like a Crimson and Clover that's fantastic. Like a lot of it is just, I mean, and the lyrics, like they got the sounds down, but there's a lot of that stuff you go back to and the lyrics are just like, and the fairy waitress walked into the sun. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not very good lyrics. You really have to give it to the Beatles if they were able to do that for a couple of years and still just kind of create these 5-minute songs that you could hum a little bit, because most of it, I'm telling you, most of the psychedelic stuff from that period is not that great.
Yeah. With the Beatles, they could make a psychedelic record and have hits on it.
Yeah.
Without it, and still have things that you could like you said, have there's a
weird ending,
lyric,
and
there's chorus, there's a bridge,
yeah.
and it's a traditional kind of style, but it has sort of cutting edge technique.
I think we all now know that that's because of McCartney.
Well,
John Lennon just bitched and moaned about how Paul messed up all my songs because he just wanted to do Twist and Shout for 10 years. That's all he wanted to do. He wanted everything to sound like they were in Hamburg.
But
or something,
I think that John's creativity caused boredom and therefore brought like absurdistness to the
listen,
stuff.
John,
and that's what Paul needed, because he is really good at working.
All of them. Yeah, listen, I revere John Lennon. I'm not talking him down.
No, I know.
I'm just saying, I was thinking about this yesterday. Out of Paul and John, Paul McCartney was going to be successful at whatever he did.
Mm-hmm.
John was going to be an artist.
Yes.
And without meeting Paul McCartney, may have just ended up being an angry, whatever. McCartney was wired for success. I love them both, and I consider them equals. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but it's become obvious now over all of these years that it was McCartney who had that energy and talent that created allowed that whole catalog to become a thing, because after they stopped touring, Lennon would have been fine just to do heroin and sleep until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was already a millionaire. Let's say hello to Alex Williams. Alex says trouble is clearing on the downtown connector in Midtown.
Yeah, like starting out with good news, Eric, and that's what we have here. They just blocked and reopened all lanes in Midtown, 75-85 northbound at 10th Street, exit 250. Unfortunately, still very slow behind it, back to Highway 166 Langford Parkway. Couple of trouble spots cleared in East Atlanta on 20 eastbound right around Moreland Avenue. That's why you're jammed up out of downtown. And there's a crash inbound into Cab. This is 20 westbound at I-285. One lane block there, finding the brake lights stretching back to Panola Road. Traffic brought to you by BathFitter.com, the leader in bathroom innovation. Right now, during BathFitter's Black Friday event, you can save up to $800 on your new bathroom. Visit BathFitter.com to get started today. That's BathFitter.com. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
WSB is your home of the Dogs.
Back to pass, Stockton out of the shotgun.
This week, number 4 Georgia welcomes Charlotte to Dooley Field at Sanford Stadium.
Slings it. Caught. Touchdown number 2.
Pregame begins at 8:45 Saturday morning.
In the right corner, just beyond the front right pylon.
Only on your home of the Dogs, 95.5 WSB.
In your face again, says Noah Thomas.
Brought to you in part by Hoffman Financial Group, official partner of the Georgia Bulldogs.
And the holiday season is officially underway. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling. You and I both know that there's nothing worse than having a house full of family and friends and your HVAC system goes all wonky. So right now, Coolray's offering up to $2,250 back in rebates and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. You take care of your family and friends, Coolray will take care of keeping everyone comfortable. Call or go online today at Coolray.com and book your appointment. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Hi, I'm Emily, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where a small box with a burgundy bow will help you win the holidays. As an in-house designer, I love creating meaningful, fine jewelry gifts. Choose a necklace with a gorgeous infinity charm to symbolize your everlasting love. Or go for a personalized piece with an engraving, their zodiac sign, favorite color gemstone, or their initial accented with pave diamonds, because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Stop by or shop now at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we make mattress shopping easy. We offer our lowest and best price to everyone, every day, so you can shop when you're ready. We show you exactly what's inside of our mattresses so you can see and feel the quality for yourself to ensure you're getting the best value. And we offer a no-pressure shopping experience. Our team is here to help you find the best mattress for you. It's that easy. Visit an OMF location today to see the Original Mattress Factory difference for yourself.
Your home. There is so much more to love thanks to TE Certified. It's Chris Chandler with Josh, the local owner of TE Certified. And what does that mean, love your home?
It means that you feel safe and comfortable in your own home. And the way we do that is by fixing your lights, fixing your outlets, fixing your air conditioner and your plumbing so that you don't have any leaks, you don't have any sparks, and your house is comfortable all year round.
TE Certified is here to help you love your home.
TE Certified, we love your home.
421. I missed my moment. I guess I'm going to have to just do this one sober.
So close.
From now until 7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen.
That's
my guarantee that the host of this show is going to be stone cold sober. That's how much of a
Great
drug.
show thus far. It's about 3:45. The jokes are awesome.
All
It
right.
was yesterday.
Well, he's checking in.
Well, again?
Yeah,
That's
what's
when
wrong
it
with
checks
checking in again? You know, people check in all the time to this show.
Why does she have to always tear away the tinsel? Doesn't
seriously.
she understand show business? It's the magic.
Doesn't
that
get
you're
Why
trying
won't you
to-
get a new... I'm sure that there's a...
She's the lady in the audience goes, she wasn't cut in half. She just pulled
it's
her
a
legs.
mirror.
She just pulled her legs up. That's all.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, my gosh.
She is the CEO.
That guy was a new caller. Is that better?
It doesn't mean
No.
anything. You
No?
know what it needs?
Oh, okay.
Autumn. You know what it needs?
What?
A little something that we call silence.
Okay, I'm really good at silence. I'll be quiet.
Quiet piggy.
If you want me to.
This dude's losing his mind, man.
Quiet
This thing.
piggy.
But I mean, this thing today.
Your mom and quiet piggy.
I think.
I mean, the headline from Mediaite is wild for that
Today?
story. Yeah, today.
Today is just, it's gotten to the point now where it's just, I don't know. Should we just ignore him? I don't know. You know, he's actually, I didn't realize that the people he's saying that should be put to death, like these are people, like we know their names.
Oh, yeah.
You think a guy.
6 Democratic lawmakers.
You would think a guy who came that close to losing his life in a campaign would think to himself, you know, we got to turn this down a little bit. But not that at all. He loves violence and chaos. This is obvious. Everything that I shirk away from, he loves. So he doesn't mind it. And it doesn't bother him that he would, you know, suggest something like that. Because these guys pushed back. Hey, you know what? I think anybody who disagrees with the president deserves the death penalty, right? I mean, at this point.
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
go.
It just should be against the law.
He also is.
And by the way, this doesn't roll over to Gavin Newsom. Just it's a one-off. This one president, one time. No one's allowed to have any. You're just not allowed to disagree publicly with him. I mean, if you think there's a problem with that, check your Constitution. It's right in there. The founders knew he was coming. And they said, except for. If you see, we didn't see that. You look in the Constitution, every clause has an except for when Donald Trump is president. You know that. If
President
you're MAGA.
45 and 47.
Nobody should challenge this guy. It's un-American. Didn't you know that? It's un-American to question your president. We've always known that, right? That's always been a thing. Always been a thing.
It's amazing to me.
Except when Biden's president, and then you're a patriot if you disagree with him and you publicly right. I got to get all this straight. It's just this one president, right?
That's right.
Because he's so great and enlightened and above everybody else, and he's superhuman, and we were just lucky to have him. So for that reason, anybody who challenges him should at the very least have their career ended and probably put to death, right? Is that really the idea? Is that what we're dancing with now?
Good examples of other people. Yeah, sure. It's a trial run if you've got somebody that successful in that role to give them the latitude that they need to get things done.
That's right. That's right. And sometimes they may just have to threaten death on members of Congress to get that done. To me, this is the most impeachable thing that's happened.
Sometimes with him, though, when I'm trying to, as I read through more of it and I'm trying to understand it, one thing that I've learned about Trump from his first presidency is that he likes to turn the news cycle and create the narrative. And I feel like with this story,
this gets us away from Epstein.
It absolutely turns us away from
Epstein. You're right about that.
And whether, I don't know if he actually means this or not. I mean, it's terrible what he said.
Right.
And if he really means it, that's really effed up.
He does.
Well,
listen, is he just trying to take control of the news cycle?
But there is a part of that. There is a part of that you're right. And you shouldn't say that, George. It's funny, but you shouldn't say that. He's like, come on. We've been through Charlie Kirk. He almost got his head blown off. Let's turn the temperature down a little bit and just, hey, if you don't like somebody and you don't like their point of view, either walk away and don't talk to them or debate them. But we don't need to be. All these guys said was that it's constitutional for a soldier to refuse to do something illegal. And that is correct.
That's not sedition?
That's not sedition.
Okay.
It's actually sedition is when a judge tells you not to do something and you do it anyway. That's actually sedition. Alex Williams, and I've gotten to the point now, if you don't like me because I don't like your favorite saint, it's been fun. Goodbye. I'm just not gonna play this game. This is totally outrageous. It's absurd, and maybe it's 25th Amendment time. I don't know that I would ever hear myself saying that, but this guy's obviously nuts. Alex Williams says there's a crash on I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, there's a center lane blocked here, Eric. I-20 westbound at I-285 exit 67, and that is slowing that ride big time from the mall at Stonecrest. You can always hop up and use Covington Highway if you want. And we got trouble outbound out of downtown. It's a crash. I-20 eastbound at Glenwood Avenue, exit 61. One lane blocked there, slow from the downtown connector. This report brought to you by Publix. There are BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Save when you shop the latest buy one, get one free items. Deals on your favorite free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Aram here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that's redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee, 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
A company that has been trusted in Atlanta for over 25 years has already done their hometown homework, like having the very best people, fair, honest pricing, exceptional customer service, and a focus on high-quality work. That's us. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. Sometimes new isn't better, like out-of-town home improvement companies invading Atlanta with their inflated pricing and subpar work. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 Seasons Garages.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top story, the plane was doomed from the start. The National Transportation Safety Board is releasing its preliminary report on the deadly UPS plane crash in Kentucky. It finds there were cracks in the hardware attaching the engine to the wing, and there were signs of overstressing. Transportation correspondent Sam Sweeney says the crash led to UPS grounding its entire fleet of MD-11s.
When you see immediate groundings, that means they know something. They're focusing on something that is fleet-wide, that could have ramifications for other planes at this moment, and that's why they're taking these extra precautions. But we may not know the final cause of this and how they plan to prevent it in the future for more than a year.
14 people died in the crash earlier this month. Newly released photos show the taxi and takeoff roll were uneventful, but soon after, the left engine and left pylon detached from the plane. We have posted the photos at WSBradio.com. It is 75 degrees in Atlanta. What is the timing for rain? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A Cobb County judge today reaching a verdict in the murder trial of a man accused of breaking into his neighbor's house in 2021 and killing a firefighter and his wife.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lands, guilty.
Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown finds Lands guilty on all 13 counts in the shooting deaths of Amber and Justin Hicks. Sentencing will be tomorrow morning. Investigators are trying to learn more after a wrong-way driver causes a pair of wrecks in Doraville this morning, leaving 2 dead.
The collisions leave traffic backed up for hours along I-285. The Doraville Police Department says it started when the wrong-way driver entered the 285 exit ramp from Buford Highway, hitting one vehicle. The driver then continued and got on the interstate, still driving the wrong direction. That's where the second collision happened. The passengers inside that second car were taken to Grady Hospital. One of them died. Police say one person inside the wrong-way vehicle also died. No word on what initially led the car to drive the wrong way. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
Fulton County proposes a property tax increase with the money going toward fixing up the troubled county jail.
Under the proposal, property taxes in Fulton County would increase 39 cents for every $1,000 in assessed property values. The tax hike would raise $32 million next year, which would fund improvements to the county jail. A Justice Department investigation has described conditions at the jail as abhorrent and unconstitutional, and the jail is the subject of a consent decree. Some commissioners raised questions about whether the money's being spent effectively. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
A warning to parents to stay away from AI toys this holiday season. The robots and teddy bears are powered by the same AI in chatbots blamed for harming kids and teenagers.
The most shocking was an AI teddy bear that talked to us about many sexually explicit topics.
Alden Friedman with the Public Interest Research Group says another AI toy taught kids how to light matches. Troubling findings for Georgia and WalletHub's rankings of the most overweight and obese states in America.
When you dive deeper, it's a sobering finding concerning our teenagers.
Georgia is number 1 in the share of overweight teenagers at almost 19%.
WalletHub's Chip Lupo says that's concerning. He says they also found that Georgia's below average when it comes to the number of middle and high schools that offer healthy options like salad bars. He says we also rank about average when it comes to physical activity programs being offered to our children and teens. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
NASA is releasing its latest telescope images of a massive comet blazing through the solar system, which some believe is an alien spacecraft. NASA's Nikki Fox addresses the elephant in the room.
We certainly haven't seen any technosignatures or anything from it that would lead us to believe it was anything other than a comet.
Despite NASA's best efforts, though, it's done little to quell the online rumors. Hurricane Melissa set a record last month with a wind gust of 252 miles per hour. It was recorded by one of the weather instruments. A Hurricane Hunter airplane dropped into the storm last month. It breaks the previous record of 248 miles per hour set during a typhoon over the western Pacific in 2010. Melissa made landfall in Jamaica as a major Cat 5 hurricane and killed dozens, mostly in Jamaica and Haiti. It's now 4:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, checking the ride to the northern suburbs right now. 85 northbound, a few brake lights from I-285 as you head up to Indian Trail Road in Norcross. Secondary slow zone from 316 up to where trouble cleared in Swanee before I-985. Toughest part of 400 north is in Sandy Springs from 285 passing the North Springs MARTA station. And waves of volume 75 north in Cobb County between Marietta and Ackworth, starting right around South Marietta Parkway, but improving once you get up to Highway 92, exit number 277. From the Cool Day Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Mostly cloudy, warm and muggy this evening and overnight. A little patchy fog to start the day Friday. 61 for a low, 77 for a high. We'll have some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms late Friday night into Saturday morning. Saturday, low 64, high 76 with afternoon clearing. Mostly sunny Sunday, low 51, high 71.
75 in Smyrna, 73 in Union City, and 74 in Swanee. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Don't worry about the inconveniences of selling your home. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer makes selling stress-free. We've served over 72,000 satisfied clients, and we know what matters most: a quick sale and maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Have a stress-free Thanksgiving that's sure to impress? Hey, it's Mark Aram here for my friends at Publix. Just heat and serve a traditional feast that are going to leave your guests loving it. Includes a whole turkey, cooked, old-fashioned cornbread dressing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, cranberry orange relish, marshmallow delight, gravy. Serves 8 people, and the price for the meal, just $69.99. That's less than $10 per person. Amazing meal from my amazing friends at Publix.
Cold temps can freeze water in the ground, wreaking havoc on your septic system. Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Scorpion Septic. We can help. My licensed, insured, experienced team responds 24/7 with upfront pricing and high-quality work.
Take the sting out of septic service with Scorpion Septic, where there is never a pump-out charge with your repair. Details online, scorpionsepticservices.com.
ScorpionSepticServices.com. Don't let a DUI conviction cost you your career. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Am I still the only one watching Pluribus? Can't talk to anybody about these things because nobody... George, not even you?
Not even I.
Autumn, you haven't done the Pluribus yet?
No, I like to wait for things to be
completely
real old.
over. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
completely over, and then I'll check it out.
I'm like that with most things. But, It's a pretty fascinating show. I think it's going to be an allegory. I think I know. I think it's going to be ultimately it's about all this stuff that's happening to us right now, data collection and things like that. That's what I think's going on. But I don't know because I'm only watching what I'm watching.
Are you all caught up? Because I see a new episode comes out tomorrow.
What is that, the 4th?
That's right.
No, I only watched 2. Yeah, I'm very busy, you know.
Oh, big time. Staying up late.
Got to stay up late and not watch Pluribus. That's one of the things I have to do. It takes me forever with these shows. But the idea was to get on this one, the opposite of Autumn. Get up to 4 before they put out 5. That's my goal. Get up to 4 before they put out 5.
Oh, I started watching St. Denis Medical.
Oh, why?
Because I really love Dag.
Who?
David Alan Grier.
Okay, well that's
and that
fine.
lady, the blonde lady. That's.
But it's a TV show from the TV networks.
I know.
It's gotta be
I have
awful.
Peacock.
It's got to be awful, though.
No, it's not. It's funny.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a half-hour comedy or is it an hour hospital
No, it's half an
thing?
hour. No.
So it's like Scrubs redo.
It's like The Office.
Oh, except at a hospital.
But yeah.
Is it better than the paper?
I've only watched one episode of the paper.
Okay, let's
because
hear it,
Ellie
'cause
wanted
you're-
to start watching The Office.
Your Mrs. The Office. So
So Ellie's been into The Office. So that's really exciting.
Like mother, like daughter. That could be frightening in the next couple of years. But look, we'll leave that to that. So
she's already so much like me.
Oh boy.
What was you being Miss? I watched every episode of The Office 19 times, lady that you are. What was your review of the one episode of the paper that you saw?
I thought it seemed okay.
All right.
I was like, all right.
Didn't bring you back though. Didn't make you go, ooh, what happened there?
No, because I haven't been into it yet. You know what I mean? Like I could because I knew Ellie was starting to watch The Office with me, and I was like, well, I can't start the paper.
Yeah.
I got to watch The Office now.
Well, you know, The Office. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I realized that it's actually. I don't even know that you could call it nostalgia. The fact that The Office is so popular with Gen Zs and people now because we don't go to the office anymore. So it's now like a relic. Like
it is. It absolutely is
used
a
to be
relic.
a
That's a good way to
reflection
describe
of
it, yeah.
life, right? Like
Yeah.
people could relate to this sort of parody of the things and the mundane, but I think it's mundanities or something like that. The things that go on in every day in an office place. But now, if you're 20 and you start watching The Office, it's like you're watching something from a different country. Like, when did this happen?
I've got a theory about why it is so popular among that generation. Because that generation is so hypersensitive about everything being sort of politically correct and everything, and it is so politically incorrect.
So it's
What
naughty.
happened- It's naughty in
Yeah.
a way that apparently was acceptable at one time. So they're having an experience that they just can't have.
In a place that they can't have it because there is no office anymore for people to go to.
Yeah.
Or if there is, you only go 2 days out of the week.
It's sci-fi.
Ruining this country. My wife told me that sometimes for a friend, she'll pick up her kid from school. And she was telling me last night that the kids come out of school and like so different from when she was in high school. Like kids come out of school back then in groups of 5 or 6 or 7. They're all, chatting away and whatever coming out of the high school. She said, and people just. None of these kids are connected to it. Like they just walk out. They're all looking at their phones. they're like all of these individuals walking out of a high school, and she didn't really see any like cliques of people, like chatting and talking, and just seems sad to me. Really sad. I'm not mad about it. I'm not an old angry man mad about it. I just think it's sad.
Do you relate, Autumn? I know you pick your children up from school. Is that?
So I'm only picking up Pete because he's still in elementary school, and there are like a handful of kids that climb up on this like stone walkway thing and yell 6, 7, and then everybody goes 6, 7.
Okay, that's their thing.
And then I have a scooter, and so I pick up Pete on the scooter, and he runs by people. And when we're going past them, they're like, "Hey, Peter!" He's like 6, 7, and they go 6, 7. So no, I don't have that same experience.
No, well, he's in elementary school.
But Ellie's on the bus for middle school, and I don't know. She seems like there was a kid that was dropped off the other day, and he left his parents' car to go stand with the kid waiting for the bus.
Well, that's good.
Okay,
that's good. Maybe
Two.
We got two.
We got two
Ellie
together.
did.
You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
But she was in the car with me, and we're talking, and we're listening to music, and she's not on her phone. But
Well,
I'm
that's
not.
good.
But the other thing is that I'm not on my phone either.
Well, that's a very
so,
good
I mean,
point.
There's part of that.
And,
is the
and I'm
parents.
sure, Autumn, you're not asking what I hate to refer to as the dumb parent questions. How was your day? What did you do? Those
Well,
are
you do
stupid
ask,
questions.
"How's your day?"
But there's
What's wrong with
there's a better way to ask those questions. It was so annoying. I remember being in the car to this day, riding home with either my mom or my dad, and being asked those questions. And the first thing I wanted to do was always be like, "It was okay. It was okay." Just be as brief as possible with my response because it was an annoying question. There's a better way to ask questions.
All right. Well,
as
what's
parents.
the better way?
I would say just pick
Did you have a
something
challenge
specific.
you had to overcome today?
Yes. How
young
about something like
Jared?
that? They're all try to connect more with what the kid is doing.
Well, you're trying to connect by saying, "How was your day?" What could be more general?
but that's
was it
just-
good?
it's too
Was it
general.
bad?
It's too general.
To your wife, she comes in. You say, "Hey, how's your day?"
Too broad and too open-ended. What you want to do with the kid is turn them into a teacher, and you say, "Teach me something. What did you learn today that I think I would?" And when you do that, it is an entirely different kind of engagement.
That makes
And
sense.
you're right, Jared.
Is that what you did with your kids?
I did.
Why are they all in jail? I don't think you did a good job.
He taught them too much.
I know with at least, I guess, being an adult and being married now, when I come home and I talk to my wife for the first time, I will bring up something specific that I know that she did during the day.
Yeah.
Not just generally say, "How was your day?" I'll be like, "How was
this meeting that you
Hey,
had?"
how was that meeting with?
How was that pitch?
with your work husband, Matt?
Yeah, spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
How those projects seem to get
Yeah,
longer
huh?
and longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is it you guys are doing a?
Listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, "Hey, how was your day?"
I do.
mean, don't leave it at that.
I would
you
not
know,
do
like-
it. For the parents out there, don't ask your kids that question. It's
No.
annoying.
No.
Well, they are going to
Silly.
clam up. He's right.
You-
They're going to clam up.
Yes, you can, but you can ask, but then maybe ask more.
This is
Because
what
if
I
you
would
just
ask.
ask, "How was your day?" you don't really care.
This is what I would ask. Do you want to eat dinner tonight? Because I provide that. So it's a transactional society.
I'll usually
so
say, like,
tell
"How was
me
your
how
day?
your
Did
day
anything cool
was.
happen?"
Oh, you're trying to speak their language.
No,
Hey,
that's how.
Hey,
this is
what?
my
Hey,
language.
anything groovy happened today? Huh?
This is my
Hey,
talking about.
hey, did you get
Cool-
down with your friends?
Cool is not
Hey, wow,
their
man. Hey,
language.
did you have a good hang today? Hey, wow.
No, using their language
I
would
could
be
talk
like-
to. Hey, you having a good skibbity toilet day? Whatever.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's their language.
Hey, 6,
Did the
7.
teacher say 6, 7?
Yeah. How long do
many
you think
minutes
that's
did you
going to
spend reading?
last?
6, 7.
It's already dying. It's becoming
That's
cringe.
As soon as
It's becoming
parents
cringe.
find out these things, they're dead.
Yeah, it's
I don't
become
know.
cringe.
They're
Her
not
kid-
dead.
But her kid's younger, so they don't get the word that something's dead
Yeah,
as
that's
early as somebody else. But what I would ask you this: How long was he into Chicken Jockey before that was replaced by 6, 7?
He wasn't into Chicken Jockey.
Oh, I
But
thought
he-
the big
he
thing
missed
was
that.
you wanted him to go. He went to the movie, and I thought that he was excited about that. I remember you telling us that he was going to see the movie, and he was excited. Maybe I remember things about your son that you don't.
Wow, see?
I do
Exactly.
try
Eric
to
cares.
forget what he talks to me about because it is so boring.
Eric looks for the specifics. He cares about what
That's
your
right.
son is going through, and you should take some notes.
I
from Eric.
believe your son was into the Chicken Jockey phenomenon. Was he? Yeah, I believe he was.
I remember that they were going to go, and then something happened, and they never went.
Is that how you remember the story?
To the Minecraft
Maybe
movie.
some sort of time warp happened, and we
He's
all
on his
experienced
VR.
it different.
If anybody's on their VR and wants to go find him and ask him, that's the only
All
way.
right, all right.
That's the only way. I got to
Don't.
put my VR on.
I'll
to talk
log
to
into
him.
Gorilla Tag.
Well, so you let your kid wear this VR thing all the time?
No, he's playing on it. He's playing a game.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming in the background. Come on, boys! It's time to grind.
Well, I hope he's playing a video game. That's all I can say. Alex Williams has better news on I-20 West in DeKalb.
That's right, Eric. That earlier stall that was in a center lane, I-20 westbound at I-285 exit 67. They have cleared that out of travel lanes, everything back open. Still seeing the brake lights as you leave the mall at Stonecrest, but hopefully those delays will start to improve. Elsewhere, new trouble heading into Midtown. It's a crash, 85 southbound below Georgia 400. That's in the center lane, just adding to what's already a rough ride. Leaving the Georgia 400 merge, heading south, Beaufort Spring Connector. Also no fun from Sidney Marcus, trying to make your way down to the merge with I-85 southbound. Your 75 south delays start back at Moores Mill Road, and northbound is a rough ride, 75-85 north from Highway 166 and Langford Parkway up to earlier trouble had been moved off to the right at 10th Street. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Start your workday with Mark Aram.
Is there anything scarier than losing your retirement account?
Mark Aram.
But there's been a ton of development in Walton County.
Getting you through your morning.
60,000 pounds of cocaine. That is a lot.
Mark Aram. Tomorrow at 9.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Yo, it's Eric. You know I love to sit in my hot tub in the backyard and watch the stars. It's relaxing. And right now, the Georgia Spa Company is having its pre-Black Friday sale. You can shop early for the best selection, save up to 30% off hot tubs, saunas, swim spas, and those cold plunges that are all the rage these days on the socials. 9 locations across Georgia. There's a Georgia Spa Company near you. Don't wait. The deals aren't going to last. Visit GeorgiaSpaCompany.com today.
Looking for some iced caffeine, left you in the cold. No one knows why brown water costs as much as liquid gold. Told him your name was Brian, why does this cup say Nicole? But then you found paradise in your cup at the Quick Trip. No regrets to start your day.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today. 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Castile Plumbing and Electrical knows that if your old water heater conks out from Aunt Gail's 2-hour showers this holiday season, or your decorations keep tripping the breakers, well, then everything falls apart. That's why you can count on Castile for 0% interest financing on installs, plus a plumbing or electrical inspection for just $99, so we can address any clogs or hums ahead of time. And as always, we're here to help with same-day emergency service, even on holidays. Book today at CastileAir.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
The most successful Metro Atlanta home builders and contractors all share a special secret. Randall Brothers is the preferred building partner trusted by pros, delivering expert guidance, quality materials, and accurate delivery. Randall Brothers will keep your project on time and on budget while providing the widest selection of materials in the city. Dave Baker here for Randall Brothers. Widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
Well, they're in for a surprise.
Lots of traffic.
Was that recent?
Yeah, this came out earlier this morning. Approximately 176 people moved to Atlanta each day.
Yeah, go back to where you came from.
You're not going to give them the we full response?
We full. No, well, you never know. You could have some geniuses be coming our way.
Absolutely.
Chances are probably a bunch of dummies, but you get a couple. You weed through it. You get some.
Hey,
get some
even if we
smart
get
people in
one
there.
of the 176, 175 dumb people, one of them can be
Yeah,
smart.
we need one Einstein for every idiot.
That's right.
Oh no, for every 175 idiots. That's all we ask. One Einstein. We'll accept 175 idiots if we can get one Einstein. The 176 has to be an Einstein.
Can anybody throw a football out of those?
George, don't do that. Come on, man. It's already painful as it is.
Oh, you're talking about, it's Kirk Cousins now.
That's
From
right.
The Falcons all the way out because Michael Penix out for the year. You got to get surgery.
Yeah,
This third time, same knee, right?
Same knee, partially torn ACL.
And I got to be honest with you, I'm just not seeing it with Penix. I think he's a backup. I don't think he's I don't think he's a starting quarterback.
The problem that he has, at least in the games I've seen this year, which is all of them, he's literally when the ball comes out and it hits the receiver's hands, it comes at a strange angle, and I think that's making the receivers worse.
Well, the receivers also have to get used to a lefty. That's a little bit of a deal, but you get used to that in camp. I mean, they get used to that. So because the ball's spinning in a different direction than what you're used to.
Right.
Because most quarterbacks are right-handed.
I'm expecting with Kirk Cousins starting now, Kyle Pitts' numbers are going to go up, and Darnell Mooney's numbers are going to go up.
You're the ultimate optimist.
Hey,
and
if Kirk Cousins goes 6-1 or 7-0, he has my love and affection.
Who's the best team in the division
back.
right now? The Panthers or the Bucks?
The Bucks are in first.
No, I know that, but they got so many injuries and everything.
I would say they're still better.
I didn't even watch the Panthers last week, but apparently Bryce threw for like 450 yards
every
or
time,
something.
Every
I
time
didn't
Bryce
see it.
plays the Falcons just forget how to play football.
Oh, that's right. They played each other. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching it on the other screen, but I wasn't following it all that.
Bryce has only had his
Falcons didn't lose again to the Panthers, did they?
We did. We got swept by them.
That's not good.
No, it's not. That's
It's
why
also not good that I didn't realize that. I mean, I do live in Atlanta, after all.
We have 7 games left. Again, Kirk Cousins can win my love and affection.
What if
Go
they win out?
6-1. Yeah, or 7-0. Get us to the playoffs. That's all I ask.
All right.
For him, he's fighting for a job. He can
Well, yeah, but they're only paying him $100 million, so I don't know if he's if he's incentivized.
I don't think he has enough, right?
I don't know. He might just be mad at them for not starting at the beginning of the year. Who knows?
He's saying all the right things in the press conferences.
All right. Well, he's got a whole week there. We'll see. He'll do better, I guess. Pettis got hurt early in that game, so Kirk.
It was like right at the beginning of the third quarter.
Right. Okay. So Kirk didn't have a week with the first team to get ready for hitting the field. This week he will.
Yes.
Hey, Eric, what's coming up in the next hour?
Anything but Ask Stefan.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think we're gonna kill off Ask Stefan. It's gonna be the last. We call it R.I.P. Ask Stefan. If you'd like to ask Stefan for some bad advice, go to Ask Stefan, STEFFAN, at gmail.com and be part of the very last ever segment called Ask Stefan. Alex Williams says if you ask him, he's going to tell you 285 is slow into Smyrna.
Yeah, you better believe it, Eric. 285 west and southbound. The delays start back at Ashford Dunwoody Road, and it's going to be slow the whole way, all the way into Smyrna as you pass Truist Park. Trying to make that southbound trek down to I-20, the West Freeway. On and off the brakes northbound as well, leaving I-20 up to Paces Ferry Road. 285 east and southbound into DeKalb County. Toughest part of that ride's from Buford Highway. Just sheer volume the whole way, trying to get down past Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
You know, every year there's that one house on the street that looks amazing. Well, this year it is mine. I'm Chris Chandler. Wise Guys Pro Wash keeps my home clean. Now they make it shine this holiday season. They install lights along my roof line so cleanly that even in daylight you barely notice them. Till I'm ready to plug them in, the whole house lights up then. Wise Guys Lights handles everything. Install, maintenance, and takedown. And right now, first-time customers who mention me, Chris Chandler, save $150 when installed. Spots are filling fast. Don't wait. Book now at wiseguyslights.com.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170 to claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now. 404-400-1170.
2 homes, same street, same layout, but one had an orchard sign and sold for a whole lot more. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and here's why that matters. The first seller went the traditional route. Weeks of showings, price drops, frustration. In the end, they settled for less. The second seller chose Orchard and got ahead. Their agent knew what buyers wanted, made smart upgrades, and marketed the home like a pro. It sold fast and for top dollar. And here's the kicker. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that seller had already moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No last-minute cleanings, no strangers walking through during dinner, no stress. You're not stuck. You don't have to wait. You can move now and still sell for more. Start your free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Brian Jack is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Brian Jack at 202-225-5901 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, driverless buses are coming soon to Cobb County thanks to a $6.6 million federal grant.
The fleet will be made up of 8 driverless shuttles carrying up to 15 passengers at a time at a maximum speed of 35 miles per hour. Kim Menifee, Executive Director of the Cumberland Community Improvement District, says
it will really touch all of the important assets in the Cumberland community. And again, connecting people to jobs and helping them travel more efficiently and affordably throughout the district.
The program will be run through Cobb Link. They hope to have the shuttles rolling in 2027. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
74 degrees in Atlanta. Some storms possible on Friday. Are there rain chances for the weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Emotions run high in a Cobb County courtroom. A verdict today in the trial of a man accused of killing a firefighter and his wife after breaking into their house 4 years ago.
You could hear a collective gasp from the gallery when Cobb County Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown rendered her first verdict.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lands, guilty.
In 13 convictions for Lands in the fatal shootings of Amber and Justin Hicks, including aggravated assault, home invasion, and cruelty to children. The couple's son, now 6 years old, was home when it happened, and police believe he innocently tried to play with his parents after the shootings, not understanding their condition. Sentencing will be Friday morning at 10. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
New details emerge as federal investigators today release a preliminary report on the crash of UPS Flight 2976 in Louisville.
The report includes still images from an airport surveillance video showing the left engine and pylon separating from the wing as the plane began to take off from runway 17R. A fire ignited on the engine as it flew above the fuselage and then landed on the ground. The NTSB report says investigators found evidence of fatigue cracks in addition to areas of overstress failure on parts of the pylon that attaches the engine to the wing.
Paul Miles reports 14 people were killed in the crash. This is new at 5 o'clock. A jail contractor is accused of smuggling contraband into the Clayton County Jail. Nashara Laris is busted in Operation Clean House. When Clayton County Police and Sheriff's Canines units responded to the area where she worked, they find nearly 290 grams of marijuana and over 300 grams of tobacco tobacco concealed inside her office desk. She's now facing a long list of charges. Clayton County Sheriff Levon Allen says his administration will not tolerate corruption or misconduct. Covenant House, a charity supporting homeless youth in Atlanta, is holding their 13th annual Sleep Out tonight. 150 people will sleep in the elements, and the charity's Lee Hall says without the comforts people are used to, there's a lot of time to reflect.
Even people who have shown up to every single one of these, one year it might just hit them a little differently that year, and it is a very emotional evening.
Hall says this is their biggest fundraiser. They've already raised more than $680,000 so far. For the first time, WSB health reporter Sabrina Cupid says the Atlanta-based CDC website no longer rejects a possible link between vaccines and autism.
The website now says the claim vaccines do not cause autism is not an evidence-based claim because the studies have not ruled out the possibility that infant vaccines cause autism. It adds that health authorities have ignored studies supporting the link between the two. But in a bold heading, the website still says vaccines do not cause autism.
The city of Roswell is in the process of relocating Fire Station number 27. Fire Chief Pavel Troche says the current location on Holcomb Bridge Road is too close to an area they don't cover.
If you turn left out of that fire station, you're pretty much in Gwinnett County.
The fire station is moving to Fouts Road in Roswell. It's currently in the design phase. They're expecting to have construction done by 2026 or early 27. It's now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Big jam in Alpharetta, Bill. Got a crash right now. All lanes are blocked. They're trying to get it off to the right. Georgia 400 southbound before Mansell Road, exit number 8. You're stacked up back toward Old Milton Parkway. As I speak, they're starting to open the left lanes, but Alpharetta Police and Fire are going to stay in that right lane on 400 south before Mansell Road. Northbound delays start at 285 for the ride up past the North Springs MARTA station. 75 southbound. It's pretty tough in Cobb County today, leaving South Marietta Parkway trying to ramp onto the slow I-285 interchanges. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Mostly cloudy, a few stray showers over the next few hours, and then overnight into Friday morning down to 61 with some patchy fog to start the day. Showers and a few thunderstorms moving in late afternoon and evening on Friday, high 77. And we'll keep some scattered showers and a few storms overnight into Saturday morning. Saturday's low 64, clearing and 76 in the afternoon. Then for Sunday, mostly sunny, a little cooler, less warm, low 51, high 71. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly cloudy Monday, low 49, high 72. Mostly cloudy with showers and some thunderstorms moving in on Tuesday, low 54, high 72.
74 right now in Stone Mountain. It's 74 in Emerson and 71 in Locust Grove. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Yeah, I think you're right, Jared. This whole thing where Trump's like saying that these members of Congress should be hanged and all that, as outrageous as it is, and it is, it's not an overreaction to say that's outrageous to have the President of the United States saying such a thing. I think you're right that it's more of this, well, they're not talking about Epstein.
Exactly.
Flood the zone.
This is what he's done.
Yeah.
It's
an old Steve Bannon. I think Steve Bannon was the person who came up with that idea. Flood the zone. You just create so many stories.
Don't you think he would do that with something frivolous and not something so serious?
No, because it's really, what's going to get you to stop talking about Epstein? There's no end to this. It's not like he resigns tomorrow, because there's no end thing to it. It's so...
Yeah, he's a barker standing outside of a circus tent telling you the outrageous thing that is happening to get you to come inside and not...
Yeah,
not pay
don't look at
attention
that over there.
else. Yeah,
Don't look at that thing over there.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really what it is. And I don't know what it is in these files that he's so worried about, but he's willing to go this far,
It does add more credence, doesn't it? It just makes it more interesting.
Well,
to say
just the
what
whole
we're
thing that
supposed to
most
be looking
American people think that, Congress had to pass this legislation, and no, none of that had to happen. He has all the legal authority in the world. He could have released them all 5 months ago.
And being the student of history that he is, he also said that that's apparently what George Washington would have done.
Yes.
He would have put them to death. So,
and by the way, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. We have no, when it comes to people who read, Donald Trump could see a book about American history and the founders that's 1,000 pages, and then he'll see one that's 3,000 pages. He's going for the 3,000 page. Donald Trump always deep dive reading.
Oh, for sure.
There's nobody who
Absolutely.
knows more about the American Revolution or anything, really, than Donald J. Trump. That's why when he goes off like this, it's so, you realize that he's the smartest person who's ever been born, and then to see him do something like this, it must be tough for MAGA. I think it's hilarious. To me, because we're going to find out. My gut is one thing, but, in the midterms, we'll find out exactly what's going on. But it is kind of hilarious that Trump and MAGA don't know yet that people aren't afraid of them anymore. Like from the president, nobody's afraid of the president giving them a nickname, and nobody's afraid of, MAGA calling you a libtard from a golf cart in the Villages anymore. Hey, was it fun while it lasted? I hope you took a lot of Polaroids. That part of it is over. The presidency, isn't it? You got 3 more years of power. That's a whole different thing. But you're going to have to shift gears, MAGA. Nobody is concerned that you call them a name or that you associate them with nobody cares anymore. You are a toothless paper tiger to most people now. They look at MAGA people and they go, "Oh, that person can't hurt me or my career." They look at the president and they go, "Well, he's a paper tiger. He's just gonna yell and whatever, and then he'll give in." And the rationale of this presidency is not a rationale at all. The idea that these Democrats that he's pointing to need to be hanged, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is a traitor, but the guy from Saudi Arabia, that MBS, now he's a good fella.
That's right, Bin Salman,
he's fantastic.
They were broing out.
When you want to talk about good people on this earth, that's that guy. He also helps my family make money. People are seeing through this. I mean, people on the edges of MAGA have to be, because there's just if you're not at the center of any movement, and MAGA is just one movement. It could be Black Lives Matter. It could be any kind of like what starts out as a street movement becomes a powerful political movement. The people at the very, very, very core, it's like from the pandemic. There's still people wearing a mask and saying, "Oh, it's too early," or whatever. But that becomes just the core of the core of the core. And if this kind of like behavior keeps going on, very soon MAGA will be left with only the core individuals, kind of the way Black Lives Matter is now. Once you found out that the leaders were buying mansions and spending all the money, and once most of the people on the outer who are just in the movement, they're under the tent, not so much. Once they find out, oh, meet the new boss, same as the old boss, except in this case, even worse, because this guy is lining his pockets. $2 billion he's made since he was elected. That just doesn't, and I'll say it every single day if I have to, because I'd love for somebody from MAGA to be able to challenge me on this. My statement is, it is simply impossible to drain the swamp while making $2 billion. That's not possible. Because the idea of draining the swamp is you get rid of people who use their power to what? Increase their own power or their own wealth.
Well, he raised the rental fees at the golf courses that he has. So
that could be some of it.
So the greens fees are up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
that could be at least some of it. Yeah. I would imagine. The other part of it is this guy that he pardoned from Binance, and the guy from the UAE who put $2 billion behind a stable coin and pledged to never take that money out, who also, the UAE, they can now buy AI chips that the previous administration said they couldn't buy. And it just so happens that they helped the sitting president make $2 billion. MAGA hears this, is like, Eric, how are you even putting this together? How are you even putting this together?
You can't connect those dots.
You can't connect those dots. That the guy got for his country was able to buy chips that the previous administration said no, and meanwhile put $2 billion into the pocket of the sitting president. I know if you're with MAGA, you're going, Eric, how are you even putting these two things together?
Well,
you must just hate this guy. You'll go for anything.
Well, when you're putting America first, Eric,
yeah,
you have to get paid a little bit.
Well, I know.
Right?
It's
just a little bit.
It's actually
it's hard.
It's America second. It's Trump's wallet first. And then
it's everybody's wallet first.
Well, with the family, it's taken from my wallet.
I know. I mean, it's everybody in these like upper echelon political figures. They're all
it's an
making
oligarchy.
money.
It's an oligarchy.
Lauren Boebert just made
the,
like $1 bajillion with her own like LLC that she created and invested back in her. Have
All
you
right,
seen
I don't
that?
know. Okay, I got to look at it. I can't have an
Insane.
opinion until I look at it. But the thing about what Trump did, I know. I know all the way down. So it's if there are people that believe that you can enrich yourself by $2 billion while you're draining the swamp, then good for you. You're an American. You're allowed to think anything you want. You're not right. But I celebrate the fact that neurons are misfiring in your brain.
Just be grateful, Eric. Just be grateful and be thankful that all of this draining is happening while we have America's best president in.
That's true. That's true.
And
This
just
one-
come
one
on,
thing we're lucky
I
about.
just come to work with a smile on your face, knowing that America's first.
America's second. After the Trump family
Yeah,
wallet.
that's true.
But they're Americans.
Yeah. And that's true.
They're helping
They are
Americans one
That is
American
true.
at a
That is-
time.
Anybody with the last name Trump is an American. so
Yes,
by
see?
putting money in their wallet,
They
it
are
is
helping
America
Americans.
first.
There you
are
go.
absolutely correct. There's actually no hypocrisy here whatsoever.
Americans are being helped.
That's right.
It's a true statement.
In the future, Elon Musk says that, what is he talking about now? I don't understand. These people who want all of our money for AI, so that the infrastructure of it, and Musk is now another one. He's getting in a little bit late, but now he's like, yeah, we'll make money with AI. And what has he been talking about how in the future nobody's going to have to work, and this makes no sense.
Say, like, in the long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that. For me, that's long term. My prediction is that work will be optional.
Work will be optional.
Optional.
Stop.
TLDL.
Is he being sibilant there?
Yes.
Yes,
Work should be optional.
Work will be optional. Okay, let's look at this. Because it says to me, the oligarchs will still be at work. Amongst the rest of normal people, how many people choose, hey, my neighbors are all getting paid by some kind of entity not to work. I think I'll go to work and make, I don't know, $4 more than they do a year. Who's going to make that decision?
Not a lot.
So my mother, again, told me some things in my life. One of them that stuck with me very early on were that idle hands are the devil's playground. So once you have, I don't know, 75, 80% of the people not going to work, you think that, what do you think they're taking up, learning how to build a ship in a bottle? Like, what are they going to end up getting up to?
Knitting supplies.
Knitting
It's a lot of
supplies.
knitting.
A lot of hobbies.
Maybe just a little bit of the dark web at first. Like, what do you think is actually going to happen?
They'll have all this time to invest and to
Yes.
work on themselves
I'm
and
sure.
learn new languages.
Oh, with time with their families.
Yeah. This is
Gamble.
all
What? Gambling the money I didn't make.
Yeah.
That people are sending to me. First of all, I don't even believe that. Because for that, maybe I do kind of believe it, but for that to be true, you've really gotten to a corporate state. So there's 5 or 6 tech companies that run the country, and they pay the people that they've put out of work. There's no government plan. That's called welfare. The stuff that Elon's talking, is he really saying everybody's on welfare? He's not putting it in those terms. He's putting, work is optional and money is there. And my feeling is if that's true, that means that there's 5 or 6 corporations who just run the country, which, is really just kind of coming out of the closets because basically what's happening right now. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 400 in Alpharetta.
Yeah, had all lanes shut down briefly, Eric. They got it to the right shoulder. Right now, they're holding the right lane, but I think everything should be opening here any second now. Yep, that fire truck just pulled away. 400 southbound, Mansell Road, exit 8. So the delays that stretch back up toward Old Milton Parkway should get better. Northbound, still a little sluggish through Sandy Springs. 85 northbound in Suwanee. You've been jammed up leaving Duluth from Sugarloaf Parkway. Had a crash as well at Highway 317, exit 111, but thankfully that is out of travel lanes. Traffic brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Host a feast with Whole Foods Market Prime members. Prime members get their 365 brand frozen whole turkeys for $1.49 per pound through December 2nd while supplies last. Shop in store or online. Terms apply. From the Corday Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Attention veterans and active military,
thank you for your service. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta will double your veterans discount in November. Veterans and active military get 10% off through November at Overhead Door Company of Atlanta. 10% off all doors, openers, any service or repair. Schedule a free in-home estimate for your new garage door or save on your annual garage door tune-up in November. Schedule online at overheaddooratlanta.com or call 404-USA-DOOR.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed. Chris, every week on the show, we offer folks something we call the Portfolio X-Ray. I was hoping you could walk us through that process and tell us why the information it uncovers is so powerful.
Yeah, so the reason we love doing the Portfolio X-Ray for you is we do that behind the scenes. Everybody's extremely busy. Nobody wants to waste time in traffic. If you call in, we will ask you for some information via the phone. Once you've given us that information, we go to work and we put all the hours in developing the report. And I commit this to you. The Portfolio X-Ray is eye-opening. At least 90+% of the time, we can find 2 or 3 golden nuggets in there that you were not aware of that we can either change in your current portfolio mix for you. It's called a 401k optimizer. Or if we manage the assets for you, we certainly can recommend how to diversify away from some of the troubling points that are exposed during the Portfolio X-ray. Once we've got that, then we'll have you in for your initial consultation. We will present the Portfolio X-ray to you and walk you through the high points of it. And that's a document that you get to take with you. It's like getting a financial physical. Mm-hmm. So how many of you avoided going to the doctor for the annual physical last year? You do the same thing with your financial life. You ignore it. You keep pumping money into your 401k. You hope that it's going well, and I can tell you that hope is not a good investment or financial planning strategy. You need to know. So if you want to know, call us.
The Portfolio X-Ray is complimentary. Give Hoffman Financial Group a call to schedule yours today. 404-737-3858, 404-737-3858, or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
The holidays are here, friends, so let my friends at Publix help you save money by shopping the buy one, get one deals every week. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Check out the BOGO deals before you shop, by the way. Expert tip. You can find the weekly ad online at Publix.com or in the Publix app. My favorite experience at Publix are the BOGOs. Free item must be of equal or lesser value, of course. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of a new Kia from Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw. During the Season of New Traditions year-end sales event, now is the perfect time to save. Lease the 2026 Kia Sportage LX for just $249 a month at Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw. The SUV equipped for every holiday adventure. Plus, enjoy year-end savings on remaining 2025 inventory and exclusive customer cash offers on select EV models. Unwrap the savings on a new Kia this holiday season, including the Kia Sportage for only $249 per month. Find yours at JimEllisKiaOfKennesaw.com or stop by 1221 Auto Park Drive, exit 269 off I-75. Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw, where you can always expect the best. Offer applies to 2026 Kia Sportage LX, 24-month lease, $249 per month, 10,000 miles per year, $3,999 due at signing, 0 security deposit. Example stock number JSP 26038, MSRP $31,275. Excludes tax, title, and state fees. Offer expires 11/30/25 with approved credit.
All right, we can explore this Elon Musk audio a little better. Go ahead and restart it because it's been a while.
Say, like, in the long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that.
He's got a parrot on his shoulder.
My prediction is that work will be optional.
What?
Optional. Optional. So.
Who's clapping?
Why? Hold on. Stop for a second.
Yeah.
Roll that back. It almost seems like he was waiting for clapping.
Yeah.
Who's clapping at that? Work is optional. What?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Oh God.
I'll never have to,
optional.
I'll never have to take these bunny slippers off.
Optional. Optional. So.
Okay,
we'll take that.
Hold on, the first guy who starts whoever's like, well, I'm lazy. Anybody else? What? Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's straight out of Star Trek.
Yeah.
So people only go to work because they have to.
I think some people.
Well, I know there's two different things, and I've been on both sides of this. There's jobs and there's career. A job, you just go because you got it. You're working on getting to someplace else and maybe having a career, or maybe you don't, but you just work jobs. So there's jobs, but that to me, work is optional. That's like, what about the whole career path thing? It does give people purpose. I just want to point out.
He does say it's optional, so I guess if you wanted to have your career, you could still go that way.
Yeah. By the way, in this optional career, where are we going to get the next generation of great doctors? It's hard to become a doctor.
AI.
Are they all going to do it all?
Yeah, AI is going to fix us all.
Okay, well, maybe.
I mean, it'll be like playing sports or a video game or something like that.
Stop.
If you want to.
It'll be like sports or a video game.
Why are we listening to this K-hole
Which
idiot?
are exports.
Because he is creating the future.
Okay.
So we have to listen to him.
Apparently.
Why do you think we listen to him? Because he's the richest guy on earth. That's why. It's
Who
the only
can't-
reason.
that doesn't make him smart.
No,
or cool.
it doesn't. No, well, he is smart. You can't. I mean, in terms of IQ, you can't get out of that. He's smarter than us in terms of IQ. But
Not
that
anymore.
doesn't.
He lost all those brain cells with that K.
He had so many to lose. That's how smart he was.
Nah, I don't think he's
still
that smart. I
smarter
think
than
he's good at something.
No, he's not smart. No, I disagree with you. He's not. He's on the spectrum, and he's not socially smart. He's awkward, you know, in that way when he tries to deal with other human beings. But he is very smart. The problem is, he puts too much value in that. And the other side of life is important too. Engaging with other human beings, dealing with other human
Call
beings.
it your IQ and your EQ.
Right. What is that? Your emotional?
I think so.
Something like, So I do believe that he's very smart. I think all these guys are Peter Thiel is very smart. But the problem is they have no connection to regular, normal people. I've been talking about this K-shaped society. The rich and the wealthy and the oligarch types, listen, this is the truth, and this is what we're learning. They hate the rest of us. They do not want to rub shoulders with us. They don't want to be in line for an event with us. They don't want to. I was reading an article. I got to pull it up during the break here about in the hospitality services. The thing they realize that these super wealthy will pay ungodly sums of money to not have to mingle. So there's the hotel, but there's their entrance, and they have an elevator, and it's really, listen, if you haven't watched Succession, watch Succession, because that's what's going on. They don't touch the ground. It's work and live in skyscrapers, get in the helicopter, get to your private plane. When you land in the limo, and they will pay extra money to never have to see the rest of us. So they're very smart. The problem is the very people who hate us are deciding what our future is going to be. Alex Williams says it's a rough ride through downtown.
Yeah, very slow this evening, Eric. We had earlier trouble 85 south below Georgia 400. That has cleared, but the ride has not. 400 southbound delays find you at Lennox Road. 75 south slow all the way back up at West Paces Ferry, all trying to get into Midtown and downtown. No relief till you get down to I-20. Northbound, it's all brake lights. 75, 85 north Langford Parkway. Braking free up around Peachtree, Pine Street. Traffic brought to you by Publix. There are BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Save when you shop the latest buy one, get one free items. Deals on your favorites await. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From advanced hair state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow, it's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Nothing warms your home like natural light.
It's time to brighten yours. Add more daylight and bigger views with Infinity from Marvin Fiberglass Windows.
Hi, it's Jonathan and Ted from North Georgia Replacement Windows.
Our windows come with narrow frames giving you more light. Experience the Infinity from Marvin Fiberglass difference at your home or in our new Alpharetta showroom.
Window and door shopping made simple.
0% interest available.
Infinity from Marvin Replacement Windows, yeah!
Welcome to Coffee House. How are you today?
Hi, great, thanks. May I get a sea salt caramel latte with almond milk, extra caramel, extra shot, iced,
Gross.
and to go, please. Did you get all that?
No, I was just ringing you up for all the extras. Can you repeat your order, please?
Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna go.
Stop paying extra for extras. Get fancy coffee without the fancy coffee price at Quick Trip. Raise your coffee bar.
And the holiday season is officially underway, and that means you need to worry more about how to cook the turkey and how to keep Uncle Phil away from the baked beans than you do about your home's comfort. Oh, that Uncle Phil. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical. So right now, Coolray's offering 12 months, 0% interest financing and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. You know, proper installation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping your conditioned air in and Mother Nature's air out. However, maybe your HVAC is working fine. Well, Mr. Plumber, a Coolray company, is offering $100 off any plumbing service. From aging water heaters to clogged drains, Mr. Plumber has you covered. So say hello to indoor comfort and smooth flowing plumbing all season long. You have friends and family to worry about. Coolray will take care of the rest. Simply visit Coolray.com today to schedule your appointment. Mr. Plumber, Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by Overhead Door Company of Atlanta. Our top story, federal investigators released new images today of the UPS plane crash in Kentucky. Transportation correspondent Sam Sweeney says there are new findings in a preliminary report from the NTSB.
This airplane never had a chance, no matter what those pilots did. This was a catastrophic failure, and now they are focusing on metal fatigue cracks around the parts of that engine. And this is exactly why they grounded all of these other jets in the fleet so they can be inspected.
The crash earlier this month killed 14 people. 75 degrees in Atlanta. What's the timing for rain, and will it be a rainy weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A guilty verdict today in the Cobb County murder trial of Matthew Lands. A judge finds Lands guilty of shooting and killing his neighbors, Justin and Amber Hicks, in their home in November of 2021 while the couple's toddler was upstairs. He's found guilty on all 13 counts against him, including malice murder and felony murder. Sentencing is set for tomorrow morning. New developments in a Halloween murder in DeKalb County. The DeKalb Sheriff's Office Fugitive Unit, working with U.S. Marshals and the Georgia State Patrol, arrest a suspect. 22-year-old Cortez Florence of Snellville was arrested at an apartment complex off South Hairston Road. He's accused of shooting 27-year-old Quentin Lewis of Decatur after the two got into an argument at a gas station on Snapfinger Woods Drive. Florence is charged with malice murder. There will soon be driverless buses rolling through parts of Cobb County thanks to a $6.6 million federal grant. Kim Menifee, executive director of the Cumberland Community Improvement District, says the Cumberland Autonomous Mobility Network is a major step forward in local transportation options.
That will help people move easily around the Cumberland area without needing a car.
They hope to launch the free shuttle service in 2027. As we wait for the Justice Department to release the Epstein files, Georgia Senator John Ossoff Ossoff says he is watching closely.
And I think the question now is whether the White House and this Department of Justice will really comply with the letter and spirit of the law.
Attorney General Pam Bondi says the department would follow the law while also protecting victims. The legislation approved by Congress this week and signed by the president gives them 30 days to release the documents. Improvements to Fulton County's troubled jail could be paid for by a proposed property tax hike.
Under the plan, property taxes would increase an average $156 a year for a Fulton County home valued at $400,000. That would amount to $32 million next year for consent decree expenses that the county commission approves. The decree took effect after a DOJ investigation found conditions at the jail were unconstitutional and deplorable. The proposal also calls for cuts to all department and agency budgets by 1% to fund more staffing at the jail. Some commissioners complain the proposal is confusing. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
Some sobering news about teenagers in our state.
Georgia ranks #1 for the most overweight teenagers in the nation. That according to WalletHub's rankings of the most overweight and obese states in America.
#1 in the share of overweight teenagers at almost 19%. Yeah, that's a real concern.
WalletHub's Chip Lupo says overall Georgia ranks 17th on the list. McAllen, Texas ranks #1 for the most overweight and obese population. Asheville, North Carolina on the other end. In all, nearly 42% of U.S. adults are considered obese. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia becomes one of only a few states to complete a portable benefits program for DoorDash drivers. Through the pilot program, they have access to things like health care and retirement funds tied to the individual, not the company. Venetia Holman started working for DoorDash over a year ago after 6 years as an educator.
I felt like I was being rewarded for actually finally landing a job.
More than 90% of drivers want to make this a permanent opportunity. It is now 5:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center this afternoon, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, big jam in Marietta. 3 left lanes have been held. 75 southbound Delk Road, exit 261. Trying to get trouble off to the right. That's why you're seeing the heavy delays stretching back up toward Highway 5. You can always use Highway 41 as an alternate. 75 northbound, that's not terrible, but it is a little slow from North Marietta Parkway as you head up to Chastain Road. 575 northbound, seeing some brake lights from Barrett Parkway up to Highway 92 in Woodstock, and a crash Highway 92 westbound past Main Street, clearing out of some travel lanes there. From the Cooley Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Mostly cloudy, a few stray showers over the next few hours, and then overnight into Friday morning down to 61 with some patchy fog to start the day. Showers and a few thunderstorms moving in late afternoon and evening on Friday, high 77. And we'll keep some scattered showers and a few storms overnight into Saturday morning. Saturday's low 64, clearing and 76 in the afternoon. Then for Sunday, mostly sunny, a little cooler, less warm, low 51, high 71. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly cloudy Monday, low 49, high 72. Mostly cloudy with showers and some thunderstorms moving in on Tuesday, low 54, high 72.
Right now it's 70 in Jonesboro, 72 in Hiram, and 74 in Peachtree Corners. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Distracted driving can have devastating consequences. I know. I see it every day. No matter how good of a driver you are, you have to watch out for others. Throw in darker commutes, wet leaves, and slick roads, and autumn accidents are certain. Hey, it's Smiler Mark McKay for the Strong Arm, John Foy and Associates. If you get hurt in a wreck this fall, don't go it alone. Call John Foy before you call the insurance company. They just want to deny your claim and offer you a painful payout. John Foy will fight to get what you deserve with zero upfront costs. Visit johnfoy.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
George Stein literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Let him represent you. GeorgeStein.com.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Attention veterans and active military, thank you for your service. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta will double your veterans discount in November. Veterans and active military get 10% off through November at Overhead Door Company of Atlanta. 10% off all doors, openers, any service or repair. Schedule a free in-home estimate for your new garage door or save on your annual garage door tune-up in November. Schedule online at overheaddooratlanta.com or call 404 USA Door.
Autumn was texting during the break and said she wants to hear more Elon Musk.
Yeah, she can't get enough. She loves this guy. I think she wants him
in
for
the
his
same
money.
way, like you can go to the store and just buy some vegetables, or you could grow vegetables in your backyard. It's much harder to grow vegetables in your backyard, but some people still do it because they like growing vegetables.
So that'll be working?
That will be what work is like, optional.
How does that?
Between now and then, there's actually a lot of work to get to that point.
What are people?
I always
Who's
recommend
paying?
people read Ian Banks' culture books to get a sense for what a probable positive AI future is like. And interestingly, in those books, money is no longer doesn't exist. It's kind of interesting. And my guess is, if you go out long enough, assuming there's a continued improvement in AI and robotics, which seems likely, the money will stop being relevant at some point.
All right, what do we do about the class system? Once there's no money, how do we?
We'll all be together, Eric, as one.
Well, are we all going to be rich? Are we all? How is this even supposed to work? I mean, you look at somebody who's making less money and you go, oh, well, you know, whatever the reasons are, they don't have the investments, they don't have the education to get the job. Like, these things make sense. But once we get to once AI takes over, do we all get frozen into our caste and get our money? Yeah, he doesn't know. He's just speculating. He knows more than me about it. Anyway, you know what I know? Will you stop doing that? You're driving me nuts.
I tell him.
Well, he's done. He finished. Now you finish. So, hey, it's time for the very last installment of the segment known as Ask Stefan.
Now, why is it the last one?
Well, this is a good question.
We lost access to that email.
Stefan, why is this the last episode of Ask Stefan?
I have been told that I want to focus on other projects and spend more time with my family.
And you know what, Stefan?
Yes.
We here at WSB wish you the best of luck in all of your new endeavors and your next challenges. But hey, let's make this go out on a high here.
They go out with a bang. Exactly.
Let's go out with a high bang. With a bang high.
Yeah.
Let's do all the things. Let's sibilantly go out with a
bang high? Yeah.
It's bang high. Yes.
Yeah.
Be careful after midnight. All right. So these are questions. People need help in this world.
But they're not going to get it after today.
No, this is it. If you didn't get your questions in, I'm not even going to get the Gmail.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, people can't even respond
If you
throughout
want
the show?
If you want to know more, actually, strangely enough, the Doctrine Extra is recorded before we do this show. And so you'll find out more on the Doctrine Extra, which will be tagged onto the podcast of this show.
Of why I want to spend more time with my family. Yes. Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go. Well, this is very exciting. The final. I mean, we've been doing this for at least 2-3 weeks now. It's
amazing.
It's a bittersweet moment for me.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm 22 and about to graduate from college. As I look back over the last 4 years, I started out with a lot of friends, and now I have none. All of my sorority sisters shun me, and I am lonely.
Oh.
What went wrong? Tell me what to do.
Whoa.
Says apoplectic in Athens.
Well, I'm guessing it's got to be UGA. Right? It's because they're Athens. But look,
well, there are other schools in Athens.
True. Here's what. First of all, sorority. So we're talking about a young lady here. I want to tell you the Coke story, and it's really quick here. But if you buy a can of Coca-Cola.
Oh, I thought this was going to start with there was a guy, a druggist.
Well, how to make friends.
Yeah.
is to get
certainly,
lots
if
of
you've
Coke.
got lots of Coke, that'll do it. But that's a different Coke story. If you got a can of Coke, if you buy it, let's say at the grocery store, it costs you whatever it costs, 75 cents, $1.25, whatever. If you go to a convenience store, it's going to be $2.50, $3. If you buy it at a stadium, it's going to be $6, $7. What does it tell you? It's the exact same Coke. It's just that the place that you are represents a different value of that, and that's you. So let me just give you a little insight into my process here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Is this your advice giving process?
My advice giving process, because I can tell from the way she's worded this, just kind of person. First of all, she says, "Tell me what to do." She doesn't say please anything.
Oh.
So look, I have a feeling that there may be a little bit of self-loathing going on. So write this down because this is absolutely true.
You want me to write this down?
I want everyone who's listening to just pull over if you're in your car, write this down.
Mm-hmm.
You are the
What if I have
longest-
somebody in the back seat? Can they write it down?
They could write it down
Okay,
for you.
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, that's no
Sorry.
problem.
I'm just going to do voice to text. Is that okay?
Is that all right?
Also
Can I put this up
Okay.
close to the speaker?
All
here?
right.
Is that-
You can do it that way. And email yourself later.
I'm not going to write it down.
You're not going to write it
She
down?
does it by memory.
Okay.
It's fine. Is that okay?
If, for the savants listening, I'd like you to just memorize it and then
Very
repeat
good.
it to yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, now that we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is the last segment.
Right.
So
What if I'm a skywriter? What if I'm a skywriter? Can I put it in? Can I fly it over?
you could do that. But then take a picture because it's just going to dissipate. You're going to want to hold on to this.
Like this segment.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are the longest relationship you are ever going to have. And if you hate yourself, you aren't alone.
Oh.
Oh. So
Hold on, I like that. You're the longest relationship you're ever going to have.
And if you hate
That's why I
yourself,
only got 4
you're-
hours of sleep last night.
You're not alone. So,
So meaning hating yourself is actually loving yourself because you're creating more people who are responding to your behavior.
well, I couldn't have said that if I had understood it.
You're joining.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what I thought I was hearing. That's why I'm asking. You're joining other people who hate you,
Yeah.
right? And
Correct.
that makes you have friends.
Potentially, yes, but that's not the direction that I'm sending Apoplectic in Athens.
That's why
because
we're
there's a
killing the
lot
segment.
of work associated with that. What I want to do is take the shortcut because, let's face it, if you're that hated, you still have a role in society that can't be replaced by AI, and that is to become an internet troll. Because those people, yes, those people probably hate themselves and they like to spread that hate around to other people. There's a role for you. There's a future for you. And you can be hanging out with other internet trolls and find some camaraderie. Of course, they all hate each other.
Yeah.
But still.
So you're
that's
saying don't heal yourself, harm
No.
others
right.
with your
Find-
sickness.
Find your place in society.
That's okay, yes.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
that's-
So I guess in a way, it's still a community. It's not as social as you'd expect, but at least you know that you are one amongst many gaslighting, hate-filled people
you
out
play
there.
a role. You play a role
That's
in
right.
society.
Which gives you some purpose.
Yes, exactly.
All right, very good.
That's some great advice.
Thank
Is
you.
it great advice?
It is. It's
Absolutely.
fantastic advice. And
Autumn knows about
unfortunately-
advice. Do you think it's great advice? Yeah, she's not all that impressed.
What's the meh? What, she can say 6,
Well, I
7
really
now?
it started out strong because I
Uh-huh.
really like that idea of your the longest relationship is with yourself. That's really good.
That is true.
And
Yeah,
then
well.
So you
started
just like
talking
maxims.
about being a jerk.
You
I was
just like
oh.
maxims. That's what it is. You just like a good thing you can put on the wall. The
That just
longest
sounded really
relationship
good.
you'll ever have is with yourself.
It's true though, for real.
Well, that's a great
use
wall
it on
quote.
Facebook. Yeah, well, use it on Facebook and don't tell anybody Stefan said it. Just make it yours.
Okay.
I'm going to put that in my kitchen. I'm going to put that wall quote.
Yeah. Yeah.
The longest relationship is with myself.
With that other one. What's the other one? Love, hope, eating.
Live,
pray.
laugh, love.
That's it,
Yeah. Live,
yeah.
laugh, love, pray, eat.
Fart.
Go to the bathroom.
In
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
kitchen.
Hey, I'm the one who doles out advice around here.
Yeah.
You cut that back.
Yeah, but you're not nearly as scatological as Autumn.
Yeah.
And your name is not a great German spelling, your last name.
That's right. Wait.
She's
I
got
think
that
that's bad.
going. Is that bad?
It feels
Yeah.
doesn't feel great.
It is odd when people compliment me. Oh, that name, interesting. We should talk about that sometime.
Good German spelling.
Why do you want to talk about Better tell you that? My fifth grade?
Yes.
6th grade.
You
What
did
did
tell
they
the story
talk
the
to
other day.
you?
8th grade teacher. I was looking at Stefan when I said that. I wasn't
Oh,
looking at
sorry.
you.
I didn't know the whole audience would.
All right. Well, the audience needs to
The
keep
audience
up.
needs to understand that he is looking at Stefan.
That's
now.
right.
So,
Yeah.
like, if
Oh,
you're
okay.
looking at your radio,
So
that
this
would be
is
like
a
directly
private
in front.
message to me. Like,
First day in
people
8th
should
grade.
sort of like not listen for a moment. Yes.
I know. More than a cough button, I should have an autumn button.
Whatever. Get out of here.
So, first day of 8th grade, teacher's going through, first time, going through the names. It gets to my name, Eric von Hessler. Oh, very interesting German name. I'd like to talk to you more about that later.
And did that ever?
I don't
come-
remember
never
having a
actually-
conversation
yeah.
later, but years later, I thought about it and thought, was she like some kind of closet Nazi or something? Like, what was it about my name that she found to be so fascinating?
She was
She didn't
fishing.
seem like a Nazi.
She was fishing to find out if you'd bite on that, and then you got off to her little Nazi club.
She was an 8th grade teacher in the 70s, had like her hair in a bun and that big like wooden thing through it.
Oh, right, yeah.
She didn't seem very Nazi-like.
Huh.
Well, undercover.
I get undercover Nazi.
That's a Hallmark movie. That's a Hallmark movie in the making.
If they had reality shows in the 30s, so Hitler
That
puts
would've
on
been good.
Hitler puts on a disguise and
Yeah.
shows up where you're doing something. Wasn't that what undercover boss was?
Boss was, yeah,
You don't know it's
exactly.
the boss?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just making the fries.
She was
There's
just
nothing. You do not know me. Go on.
This guy at the top, I can't stand him. We're going to lose this war.
Uh-huh. Undercover Nazi coming this Thursday on NBC. Alex Williams says 75 is getting better south of Marietta.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. We had a stalled truck, was in 3 left lanes for quite a while. 75 southbound, Delk Road, exit 261. They have cleared all that up, so the brake lights that stretch back up through Marietta toward Highway 5 are slowly starting to improve. Elsewhere, if you're traveling 285 westbound, the outer loop trying to get over to I-75 from Sandy Springs, you're on the brake lights from Ashford to Delmonte Road to I-75 in Truist Park, and the delays continue southbound. Going to take you about 17 minutes from Cobb Parkway to get down to I-20, the West Freeway. Northbound a little sluggish as well, leaving I-20, really starting around Hollowell Parkway is where the brake lights will find you as you head up into Vinings. From the Cool Day Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
There are so many people in need of help right now, and they need our help.
Join the Triple Team Traffic crew tomorrow, November 21st from 9 a.m. till noon.
At the Publix, located at 11800 Haynesbridge Road in Alpharetta.
For the annual Triple Team Traffic Food Drive benefiting Atlanta Community Food Bank.
The first 25 people to donate a frozen turkey in person will receive 2 tickets to Lucia by Cirque du Soleil under the Big Top at Atlantic Station while supplies last.
For more information or to donate online, visit WSBRadio.com.
If you're looking for an exceptional Swiss timepiece, visit Terra Fine Jewelry today. They have exceptional Swiss watches from Tag Heuer and the finest selection in Atlanta of pre-owned Rolex. It's where I've been shopping for over 25 years. Terra Fine Jewelry in Beaufort.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
If your floors feel bouncy and uneven, it's time for AquaGuard Foundation Solutions Crawl Space Experts. Simply go to aquaguard.net and set up an appointment. It's fast and it's easy, and your floors will appreciate you. AquaGuard, the trusted local experts. Remember,
AquaGuard.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of a new Kia from Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw. During the Season of New Traditions year-end sales event, now is the perfect time to save. Lease the 2026 Kia Sportage LX for just $249 a month at Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw. The SUV equipped for every holiday adventure. Plus, enjoy year-end savings on remaining 2025 inventory and exclusive customer cash offers on select EV models. Unwrap the savings on a new Kia this holiday season, including the Kia Sportage for only $249 per month. Find yours at JimEllisKiaOfKennesaw.com or stop by 1221 Auto Park Drive, exit 269 off I-75. Jim Ellis Kia of Kennesaw, where you can always expect the best. Offer applies to 2026 Kia Sportage LX, 24-month lease, $249 per month, 10,000 miles per year, $3,999 due at signing, 0 security deposit. Example stock number JSP 26038, MSRP $31,275. Excludes tax, title, and state fees. Offer expires 11/30/25 with approved credit.
You gave years, maybe decades to your job. You showed up, worked hard, and planned for retirement. But now, the company's changed. Or maybe you've taken a buyout or been forced into early retirement. So, what happens next? I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. And if you've built up a 401k or thrift savings plan, now is the time to ask, is that money really working for you? Many workplace retirement plans offer limited options and even less guidance. At Trajan Wealth, we help people just like like you roll over their accounts into IRAs with more flexibility and personalized investment strategies built around your goals. For households with $500,000 or more, let us build you a personalized plan. We operate on veteran values, service, trust, and doing what's right. Your next chapter starts now. Call Trajan today. 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Well, they said it was fixed, but was it? When TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling say it's fixed, it's really fixed. That's part of how they love your home. Hey, it's Chris Chandler, and these are the folks I trust in my home because of their attention to detail, expertise, and a job done right the first time. And to back it up, TE Certified offers a lifetime workmanship warranty.
TE Certified, we love your home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are right here in the midst of the last segment called Ask Stefan that will ever be aired anywhere in the world. So let's get to the second question. Much like Eric, I think he's referring to me, not Erickson, because there's a C at the end, not a K.
Okay.
Much like Eric, I too have a hot tub at the end of my driveway. Eric does not have a hot tub at the end of his driveway, but all right. I have a hot tub, but not at the end of my driveway. The local sheriff keeps pulling up in full gear to talk about goats and chickens, typically right when the gummies have kicked in. How do I ghost a cop while tubbing like a boss? Drenched in Doraville.
Yeah.
They're asking Stefan. Could very well be the last question ever asked of Stefan in the history of the world.
Yeah. Well, it's a good question, and I think it's something that is relevant to a lot of folks who have hot tubs at the end of their driveway.
Yes, yeah. Mine's not at the end of my driveway.
Right.
But.
No, which is why it wouldn't be relevant to you. But that's the thing is, and it's not just necessarily law enforcement. There's a lot of people who would probably want to stop by and have a chat with you.
Yeah.
I think generally what I would say is make sure you're not wearing anything in the hot tub. But if it's law enforcement, you don't want to have those exposure issues. So you got to take this a different direction entirely. First of all, I want to congratulate him because he's chosen to live his life like Eric Von Haessler, and that
can't hurt.
You're emulating excellence. There's just you're right. You can't go wrong.
Your
with
kids
that.
might have a few complaints when they grow up, but other than that, you're gonna be great. You're good. You're good.
The sheriff is clearly angling for an invitation into the hot tub. So get your wife, if you have a wife, to set up the telephoto lens. Get the cop in the tub with you. And you've got pictures. Let me tell you something. You don't have to worry about the gummies. You can be firing up spleefs in the tub,
right.
and you're good to go. So once you got a sheriff in your pocket or in your tub, you
are in fact tubbing like a boss.
You are. You are boss hog.
Could I throw in? And my name's not Stevin, and nobody asked. But could I throw in that just for irony, because I'm always into like the humor of things?
Yes.
What I would do the next time is when he shows up in the hot tub with you, you have goats and chickens.
Yeah.
You were ready.
In the tub.
You were ready. You were ready for the conversation.
Yeah.
Do sheriffs usually talk about goats and chickens? Is that a thing?
My prize chickens.
Is that a thing with neighborhoods? You can have so many chickens.
He's probably in a
In
rural part
Doraville.
of Georgia. Yeah.
So they're talking about, do you have too many goats or not enough chickens or something along
Not
those
enough
lines?
chickens.
I think,
There has to be a balance between goats and chickens, I believe.
Yeah.
And these are
for
the
sure.
ordinances, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Not read all
they're
the...
old rules.
It used to be
They're-
guns and butter.
Yeah.
And now it's goats,
It's goats and chickens,
Yeah.
and you're not allowed to spit on a goat or something like that. Like, these are old, like Autumn
Yeah.
says, these are old rules.
Like you can't
Yeah.
cross a giraffe in the middle of Main Street on a Tuesday.
You're not allowed to do that. And you're also not allowed to cross a giraffe with a chicken.
And you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
And right now,
No, you can.
Oh.
It's not illegal. You just won't live.
well, and right now with there being a drought, I mean, this is a big deal too. You have to really make sure those numbers maintain.
You know, I was reading where the drought is. Fulton County is not in. How can Fulton County be exempt from the drought?
Because we've had these, like at least at my house, we've had some weird
pop-up
rain.
showers?
Yeah, some pop-up showers this fall that have been different.
Little pop-up showers.
Christina Edwards has been taking care of Fulton County.
That's right.
Yeah, Christine Edwards.
Yeah. Apparently, she hates everyone outside of. No.
That's how
I will
took it.
make it rain on, as Christina Edwards said. I will make it rain on those people. You gonna do it or not?
I'll make it rain on those people. I'm Christina Edwards.
Thank you. I'm going to give away tickets because I'm a nice guy. 2 tickets to see Weird Al on Sunday, May 31st, 2026 at Ameris Bank Amphitheater. Be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets go on sale this Friday on Ticketmaster.com. Seems like a little bit of an anticlimax. The end of Ask Stefan.
Ask me where I can be seen, and
where can we get more Stefan Pappas?
Payments for platelets. This is a plasma donation center in Gainesville. It's right next to the hospital, so there's only 8 seats per show, but there's no cover charge. Get this, they pay you. So the show is 48 minutes long. I'm on at 10:18 and at 2:44 on Tuesdays.
What's that called again?
Payment for platelets.
Okay, very good. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I hear the show gets great right in the middle.
It is.
You get a little woozy.
Nobody has ever gotten up and left my show.
That's right. They're transfixed. Alex Williams says 285 is jammed into Clarkston.
Plenty of brake lights over there in DeKalb this evening, Eric. 285 southbound really stacking in from I-85 as you make your way through Tucker toward Clarkston. Not going to find any relief till you get down to Memorial Drive, exit number 41. Just found new trouble on I-85 southbound in DeKalb County. Bad spot for this. Trouble sitting in the second left lane. Looks like a stall 85 southbound before Chamblee Tucker Road, exit 94. So use caution as you leave 285. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade for Georgia Power. For 40 years, Georgia Power and the Salvation Army have teamed up to help Georgia families through Project Share, providing a safety net when times get tough. Here's how it works. You can add a donation right on your Georgia Power bill, and they'll match it by 150%. So $10 becomes $25 to help a neighbor keep the lights on or stay in their home. Together, they've already helped more than 425,000 families across the state, and that number keeps growing. To give or learn more, visit georgiapower.com/Project Share. Because when Georgia helps Georgia, everybody shines a little brighter.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, driverless buses will soon be rolling through part of Cobb County with the help of $6.6 million in federal grant money.
It will be the first autonomous public transit network in Georgia. By 2027, officials say the driverless shuttles will be ferrying passengers around the Cumberland area, which is a very exciting development, according to Kim Menifee, Executive Director of the Cumberland Community Improvement District.
It reimagines public transit for the next generation and helps us think about how we can better serve our community and connect people to all of the major destinations that are right here.
The fleet will be made up of 8 autonomous shuttles. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
72 degrees in Atlanta. Rain chances ramp up tomorrow. Will it be a wet weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. An emotional moment in a Cobb County courtroom today. A judge reaches a verdict in the trial of a man accused of killing a firefighter and his wife after breaking into their home 4 years ago.
Applause as Cobb County Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown adjourns for the day, minutes after rendering her verdict in the trial of Matthew Lanz.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lanz,
guilty. Lands kept his gaze slightly lowered as always, though his face seemed to soften the slightest bit as the judge read 13 consecutive convictions in the shooting deaths of Amber and Justin Hicks. Afterwards, survivors hugged the prosecutors as they prepare for Lands' sentencing at 10 o'clock Friday morning. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
New recommendations on how to deal with chronic absenteeism in Georgia's schools. State Senator John F. Kennedy is part of a special panel that's been working on a plan for months. He says early communication is key.
Notice at 3 to 5 absences and personal contact at 6 to 9 absences versus waiting until the 10% chronic absenteeism threshold is already met.
About 20% of Georgia's students are considered chronically absent. A jail contractor in Clayton County is nabbed in Operation Clean House. Nashara Laris is accused of smuggling contraband into the Clayton County lockup. Police, with help from canine units, find nearly 290 grams of pot and over 300 grams of tobacco concealed inside her office desk. New details today on the investigation into the UPS plane crash in Kentucky earlier this month.
A preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board has found, quote, evidence of fatigue cracks in addition to areas of overstress failure on several sections that secured the left engines to that MD-11F freighter, which detached, causing a crash upon takeoff 2 weeks ago. It killed 14 people on board and on the ground. Since that accident, the FAA has temporarily grounded all MD-11F cargo jets pending inspections and any corrective actions that need to be taken. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
And we posted new photos at WSBradio.com. A week after returning to work, employees at the Atlanta-based CDC say they are still facing many challenges.
We're still riddled with uncertainty, with stress about staffing and programmatic changes to the agency, as well as our job security.
Yolanda Jacobs has been an agency employee for more than 20 years and says she's heard from many employees they plan to leave the agency, which she believes hurts the American public. The CDC changes its website to say vaccines may cause autism.
The exact wording under key points on the autism and vaccine page of the CDC website says, quote, the claim vaccines do not cause autism is not an evidence-based claim because studies have not ruled out the possibility that infant vaccines cause autism. Studies supporting a link have been ignored by health authorities. It goes on to say that HHS has launched a comprehensive assessment of the causes of autism.
But WSB Health reporter Sabrina Cupid says a bold heading the website still has says that vaccines do not cause autism. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Some good news for those traveling 85 southbound into DeKalb County out of Norcross. Had some trouble in a left center lane right before Chamblee Tucker Road exit 94. That has since cleared. 85 northbound still seeing some delays though from I-285, but improving the further you get up into Norcross. 400 northbound still seeing the slow zone in Sandy Springs between 285 and the North Springs MARTA station. 75 northbound is still on and off the brakes between Marietta and Kennesaw from South Marietta Parkway up to Chastain Road, exit number 271. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Mostly cloudy, a few stray showers over the next few hours, and then overnight into Friday morning down to 61 with some patchy fog to start the day. Showers and a few thunderstorms moving in late afternoon and evening on Friday, high 77. And we'll keep some scattered showers and a few storms overnight into Saturday morning. Saturday's low 64, clearing and 76 in the afternoon. Then for Sunday, mostly sunny, a little cooler, less warm, low 51, high 71. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly cloudy Monday, low 49, high 72. Mostly cloudy with showers and some thunderstorms moving in on Tuesday, low 54, high 72.
Right now, 70 in Sandy Springs, 72 in Cartersville, and 70 in Fairburn. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with a congratulations for Bernie Sheehan of Peachtree Corners. Won 2 tickets to see Weird Al on Sunday, May 31st, 2026 at Ameris Bank Amphitheater. Tickets go on sale for the rest of us tomorrow on Ticketmaster.com.
Bernie, that's Weird Al Michaels, right?
Weird Al Michaels, yes. By the way, so he's a lot of people don't like Al Michaels anymore. He's
grumpy.
Is he grumpy?
Yeah.
Is he slipping? Like, I feel like whenever because I'll be watching tonight because the Bills play the Texans. I feel like I'm always still kind of impressed with Al Michaels because he's 83 or 2 or
And
something.
He sounds like he's 75. I know.
Yes,
He's great.
It's amazing what he does.
He is.
But he does remember like little details, like all the people on the field. I don't know. I just think that's a big deal. But I hear a lot of people just feel like he's lost his A game.
Sometimes when the game is getting exciting, he doesn't know how to level up with it anymore. Or it's not that he doesn't know how to. He's just older, so he can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense. He's maybe
People
losing
should
energy.
retire.
But I don't see him as somebody who is so obviously not as good as he used to be.
Right.
And he's still. I mean, he's the guy who made the call, the Miracle
On
on Ice,
Ice, yeah.
1980 Olympics hockey. I found out that and he had mentioned it during one of these games with Kirk Herbstreit, so the very first sporting event that I ever focused on, because my father, he was from West Virginia, but he did Cincinnati was his, where he was in the 50s with his mates and stuff. And so he was Cincinnati type of person. And the first thing that I ever focused on in my life was the World Series 1972 between the Oakland A's and the Cincinnati Reds. And it was really kind of the beginning of my terrible sports fandom, because Dad was into them. They were really great, and then they lost, which I didn't even know they could. Like, in my mind, at that point, there was no way that they were going to lose. We were just experiencing this thing until they won, and then they lost. And that's kind of been my life story as a fan since then. But I found out through Al Michaels, at that time, he was doing, I think, radio or something for the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm 61.
Yeah.
I was in 3rd grade when I was watching that. Pretty amazing. So the fact that he's just not showing up, and, we know that age affects different people differently. You got Mick Jagger in one corner and Joe Biden in the other, right?
Sure.
I mean, people get affected differently. But I still think he's chugging along very good.
It was really smart of Amazon, who obviously puts on Thursday Night Football.
Well, he was losing the gig on Sunday night because Tirico had been waiting behind.
Tirico's really good,
No,
too.
Tirico's always been great. But Tirico was behind Al Michaels, and they probably thought, well, he's going to come in any year now and tell us he's done when he's 76 or 77. And then it just got to a point where we can't pay both of you. Tirico's the future. So he was available for Amazon because he wasn't going to be re-upped at NBC.
The pairing of Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit is very smart, though, on Thursday Night Football, because Kirk Herbstreit is...
Well, he's used to propping up a dead guy because he worked with the game day guy.
Oh, that's true.
I'm kidding.
With
I'm
Lee
kidding.
Corso.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Lee Corso. I'm just saying. He kind of ends up sitting next to guys, let's say, on their last chapter of their sports analysis.
Lee Corso, bless
he's
him.
almost,
Bless him.
he's like, he's the sports hospice worker. All right, people are going to think I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I just said something mean.
Al is in his Prime. His Amazon
His
Prime.
Amazon,
Yay!
You're fired. Do you work here?
I'm spending more time with my family.
That's right. Enjoy that.
No, you're right. I mean, Lee Corso probably should have
No,
left.
I don't want to get into that. Look, that guy was great. He was funny, but he probably stuck around too long. Like Otto would be saying, Al Michaels is not... Last 3-4 years, Lee Corso on game day,
you
could tell it was slipping.
There's a reason why McAfee was put in there. It's because McAfee adds a whole different angle
he
to
was
it.
He was using the same lines, not so fast. He wasn't, he was just kind of like hitting things, and everybody loves him. So they, they dealt with that. I don't see Al Michaels like that, right, Autumn? Al Michaels is
No,
not at
Al
that point.
Michaels,
You don't know who he is.
He's putting in 110%.
Although for balance, we are talking about Al Michaels right now, but we're going to talk about that bitch on Below Deck in the next segment.
Yeah.
So Autumn,
Which
to get some
one?
balance. I don't know. I just assume
The one.
It's a successful reality show. It's got at least one bitch. That's the way it works.
I hope we're not going to talk about Asia. Because Asia's so amazing.
Which incarnation? Aren't there like 3 different incarnations of Below Deck?
Well,
There are.
It
There's
depends on
Below
the size
Deck,
of the boat,
Below
right?
Deck Med.
There you go.
Below Deck Sailing.
Yeah.
Below Deck Adventure.
Just think, isn't that terrible that one day you're going to die?
No, I don't think about that.
All
well,
this
I'm
knowledge
saying,
will go with
no, I'm saying you will at that point you will never be able to see another episode of Below Deck.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
I used to think about that when I was younger. Like, if I die tomorrow and like some band that I love, they put out an album a week later, I'll never hear it. That's what kept
so
me.
sad.
No, it's not sad. It kept me, taking my vitamins. I wanted to hear the album. It gave me something to live for. What if it's their best album? What if it's their best album? In my 20s.
Oh, okay, 20s.
Yeah.
I thought when you were a kid.
No. What do you think? I'm walking around when I'm 8 years old? Well, I almost did.
Yes,
I did die when I was 9.
You've told me some really sad things that you're like, it's
died.
not a big deal. It's hilarious that my
It
dad
is.
left.
I died when I was 9 for a brief period of time.
Was I 9? I was in 3rd grade. 3, 4, 5.
How old were you when you died?
That's 7.
The first time.
I was in
8. That's 8. 3rd grade is 8.
Oh, I was in. No, I'm not. I wasn't. I was in.
You were like 14 or something, right?
Yeah. No, I was 8th grade.
She and her mom almost drowned
13.
together.
Yeah.
Where were you? Disney?
We were no, we weren't in Disney, but we were in Florida, and it was weird because like Florida normally has some really gentle waves and things, but there was a tropical storm or something, and there were red flags.
But you got caught up in a tide, like a
It was
rip current?
It wasn't a rip current.
Literally
it was
red flags.
Yes.
Literally
they
red
were
flags.
flying. They were red flags.
Yeah.
Were flying, and wind was blowing them.
It was a kind of riptide. It wasn't the kind that pulls you out. It was the kind that keeps you in. It keeps you in one spot, and you can't escape it without floating above it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a water version of what am I thinking of? Those,
Like quicksand or something.
Quicksand. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Undercurrent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Undercurrent.
so it was so the top was going the surface of the water was going toward the beach,
Yeah.
but the most of you was going
Under.
out
Yeah.
and under. Yeah. So yeah, I had like an out of body experience. I felt like I was
Yeah.
I was like I wanted to take a nap. I was like, "Oh, I want to sleep."
Well, that's how it gets you. That's how the universe gets you to give up.
Yeah,
you don't want
and
to
it was
fight.
a real fight to stay
You're
awake.
Sleepy, you're go to sleep. Just enjoy. Why fight? Why
Yeah.
fight?
You know,
But that was the universe just trying to make it easy for you.
Right.
They didn't
if
know
I
you
do-
were such
Can I
a
get
fighter.
serious or should I not get serious?
No, don't get serious.
Okay.
Because I can't handle it. You can get serious at 6:55.
Okay.
Because then we can all cry.
No, but then we'll go out on like a sad thing.
All right, 6:45.
It's not going to get sadder than the
I
end
haven't-
of Ask Stefan. Okay,
Well,
so
we already
really, I mean,
have
that's
we
already
have that. And all I'm saying is I haven't gotten much sleep, and I'm struggling here for the last 45 minutes. So
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
I
Hey, you're my ride home. Stay awake.
Yeah, well, once I'm driving, I'm fine. No problem at all.
You're better when you're driving.
Yeah, I can drive. Give me the
Better when you're
keys.
sleepy.
Shut up.
I'm good.
I'm looking at this audio to see if there's any good audio.
Well, our president did
Mom
say.
Donnie explains how he will get the money. I don't care about the president. I'm tired of that. I got to tell you, man, I'm not going to show up every day and just, whatever. It's 3 more
You
years.
can't. It's too much.
And it ruins my show. So I want everybody to listen to this show. If you voted for Trump, if you still love Trump, if you don't love Trump, if you never liked Trump, I want to do it.
That sounds really musical.
It does.
If you don't like Trump, if you never like Trump, if you're gonna like Trump, if you have to like Trump.
And this is the show for you.
You need one of those.
Oh, yeah. Get
what's
the jugs. So no, I'm not saying I'm ignoring it. I'm just saying that it's just getting to the point where he's just a shock jock and he's trying to get us. And then it's almost like I feel like we were talking about with Greg Russ. If everybody else is going to react that way, I just want to go, okay, fine. You said that. Another day goes by. I don't care. Mom Donnie explains how he will get the money to make buses free in New York City.
Yeah, this is pretty
I
wild.
have not heard this yet, so go ahead.
You're going to love the end of it.
I think that the 2 clearest ways to raise that money is through the raising of the state's corporate tax to match
But she
that
said
of New
no.
Jersey. I think that a lot of this is still a case to be made, whether it's the corporate tax or whether it's the personal income tax on those who make more than $1 million a year or more. I think that these are the clearest ways. I've also said that if there are other ways to raise this funding, the most important fact is that we fund it, not the question of how we do it, but that we do it.
Well, how you do it is important to whether or not you can do it. Point that out. And listen, you can't force people to live in a state. This is the problem for somebody like Mamdani. He has to, if he wants to do this socialist experiment.
Tariffs on Pennsylvania.
Exactly. He's got to thread the eye of the needle. He's got to figure out a way to raise the taxes on the wealthiest people without raising them so much that they want to leave. Now, there's people live in a certain, and Wall Street is there, so there's something about, but the thing about the wealthy is they got private jets, so they can just fly back when they have business. They don't have to, be where they work. So
keep their business in Florida.
That's just the reality. The reality is that you can't just go to rich people and say, hey, you're a millionaire or you're a billionaire, so we're going to raise your taxes, because you can't pass a law that says you can't move out of my state. And by the way, this was the way the country was set up, as a competition between states. That's the idea. We're nothing like that now. We're supposed to have a very small federal government, and most of the power goes to the states, so that the states can decide if they want to be super liberal and another one wants to be super right wing, and then people can decide, well, I got to move to a state. Which one do I want to move to? And then you decide who's being more successful with their ideas.
In fact, just the opposite. States compete for those businesses. They give them big tax breaks, so they will have their headquarters in New York City and then have all of the income taxes for the employees working there.
Right. That's right. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to say this in a spirit of, why is anybody even asking these questions? But that's different now. Now I realize the people at the top of capitalism are horrible, evil people who wake up every day and go to war with the middle class. All I'm saying is this doesn't work. You can't just force people to pay more when there are states that say, hey, bring your money here because, there's no state income tax or whatever.
That's the first time that I've heard Mamdani kind of waffle a little bit in the middle.
Well, because now he's got to do it.
I know. And you just hear it. Like, he picks up his voice, starts going, blah, blah, blah. He starts going to like a Ben Shapiro thing a little bit, where he starts speaking really fast.
I mentioned this before. It's not like AOC. Everybody who voted for AOC understands she's one of 435. There's only so much you can do. This guy's the mayor of New York City. He does have power, and people expect in the next couple of years he's going to deliver these things that he got elected for. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, and it looks like all lanes are being held right now. Hopefully to clear this, Eric. 285 northbound, the inner loop, Highway 166, Langford Parkway, stacked up as you leave Camp Creek Parkway. So just have a heads up for that as you make your way 85 north out of Union City. Elsewhere, I think we got some new trouble in Gwinnett County, 985 southbound before the merge with I-85. Delays stretch back toward Buford Drive. And checking on a crash in Dunwoody, 285 eastbound, the inner loop before Shamley-Dunwoody Road, causing brake lights back toward Roswell Road. Traffic brought to you by the Georgia Lottery. Tomorrow's Mega Millions jackpot is $60 million. Now with bigger jackpots, better odds, and a built-in multiplier. Drawings every Tuesday and Friday. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
There are so many people in need of help right now, and they need our help.
Join the Triple Team Traffic Crew tomorrow, November 21st from 9 a.m. to noon.
At the Publix, located at 11800 Haynesbridge Road in Alpharetta.
For the annual Triple Team Traffic Food Drive, benefiting Atlanta Community Food Bank.
The first 25 people to donate a frozen turkey in person will receive 2 tickets to Lucia by Cirque du Soleil under the Big Top at Atlantic Station while supplies last.
For more information or to donate online, visit WSBRadio.com.
Have a stress-free Thanksgiving that's sure to impress? Hey, it's Mark Aram here for my friends at Publix. Just heat and serve a traditional feast that are going to leave your guests loving it. Includes a whole turkey, cooked, old-fashioned cornbread dressing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, cranberry orange relish, marshmallow delight, gravy. Serves 8 people, and the price for the meal, just $69.99. That's less than $10 per person. Amazing meal from my amazing friends at Publix.
MSC Cruises Black Friday sale is here with the best deal of the year. Cruise from $199. Plus, get up to $1,000 onboard credit and kids sail free. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort, from global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
2 homes, same street, same layout, but one had an orchard sign and sold for a whole lot more. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and here's why that matters. The first seller went the traditional route. Weeks of showings, price drops, frustration. In the end, they settled for less. The second seller chose Orchard and got ahead. Their agent knew what buyers wanted, made smart upgrades, and marketed the home like a pro. It's sold fast and for top dollar. And here's the kicker. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that seller had already moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No last-minute cleanings, no strangers walking through during dinner, no stress. You're not stuck. You don't have to wait. You can move now and still sell for more. Start your free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Eggland's Best, the only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition, available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Are you tired of living with neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, headaches, leg pain, digestive issues? Did you know that chiropractic care is the most effective, least expensive treatment for most back pain issues? I want you to stop suffering needlessly. I want to invite you to make an appointment to come see us, and let's see if we can get to the cause of your healthcare problems and not just treat the symptoms. Normally, the first visit is $940, but for you, my listeners, we've reduced that to $299. That's an exam, x-rays, consultation, first treatment, and on the second visit, going over all the findings and a complete nutrition evaluation. We accept most insurances, Medicare, or even on the VA referral list. Now, if you're ever in a car accident, I find that if the car is damaged, you're damaged. Come see us right away to get the care that you need. Book at our website, drjoe.com, that's drjoe.com, or call us at 844-44-DR-JOE, extension 1. The biggest complaint I get is, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't someone tell me that this was the answer to my healthcare problems? drjoe.com, or call us at 844-44-DR-JOE, extension 1.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
You work hard, and when the job's been hard on you and you get hurt, you need the strong arm. John Foy and Associates. Smiler Mark McKay here. His team of experienced attorneys specialize in fighting for injured workers with zero upfront costs. JohnFoy.com.
Always got a one-up.
Always. Just pointing out facts. What you call me one-ing up other people is just me actually pointing out facts.
Remember when you won
that
up,
I've done more.
I'm one down. Okay, so it's
and that makes
a
me feel
zero-sum game.
No, it makes me feel good to know that I'm stepping on someone else. You know, I'm changing my stripes. I've realized now that I got to do this completely different than anybody else. You notice that earlier I let the audience know that I am totally opposed to helping the poor and any form of charity whatsoever. You know, I really think it's just a dog-eat-dog world, you know? Mm-hmm. And you got to go out there and get yours.
That's very libertarian of you.
I'm giving in. I'm as we get to America 250, I'm jumping on board with the new America. Soulless, transactional, get that bag. Don't think about any consequences or how it would affect other people. They're not you. You're not feeling that.
What caused the change
You're
of heart?
not their starving kids. Shut up. Stop thinking about it.
What caused the change of heart?
I'm just tired of caring. It just gets tiring.
Follow the leader. That's what I say. Follow the leader.
Yeah, I follow the leader. It's like you disagree with me, I think you should die. I'm just following my president. You know, that's what he's teaching me.
That's what he says.
Setting the moral compass for the country.
He's setting the moral Actually, he's taking a ball ping hammer to the moral compass. I just wanted to say ball ping hammer. Do we have those? Ping. Peen.
Ping, ping.
Not G. I put a G on it. I'm an idiot. That's
well,
why.
Would you like to retract your statement?
No, I just want to let people know the reason that this was the last episode of Ask Stefan today. It's just the last episode of the Von Hessler Doctrine. I just realized I'm an idiot. No one should be listening to me. I know the audience has recognized this for a number of years. But I've finally had the epiphany. There's no reason for me to be speaking to this large of an audience on a daily basis.
We'll just take a ball peen hammer to the show.
Or a ball ping hammer.
Ball ping.
Alex Williams sees brake lights on 985 South in Gwinnett.
Yeah, just watched a crash. It had been blocking the right lane. Eric, only a left lane had been getting by. 985 southbound before the merge with I-85. Fire truck just pulled away, so it's all off to the right, but still slow leaving Buford Drive. Checking on new trouble northbound around Highway 317. And now a travel advisory in Marietta. Crash 2 left lane, 75 northbound past Delk Road. Use Highway 41 or the express lanes with a Peach Pass. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Does this sound like you, where every step or reach is a reminder of what hurts, a reminder of what you're not able to do and how far you've drifted from the life you used to have when you didn't feel that pain? Good news for you, because relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. What if it could come from you? It's Mark Aaron from my pals at QC Kinetics, where they tap into your body's own regenerative power using natural healing factors that help restore and repair damaged tissue, reduce inflammation, and relieve pain at its source. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery. And this Veterans Day, QC Kinetics is giving back to their heroes. Veterans will get $500 off their treatment, and for every non-veteran who starts care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warrior Project. A great time to book your free consultation. So call QC Kinetics today. 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. Locations in Decatur, Lawrenceville, Sandy Springs, Marietta, Stockbridge, and Douglasville.
Picture it, your holiday table. The family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 3 free with your card. Limit 10. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I'm Brian Parks, head of commercial banking in Atlanta for Ameris Bank. I've been in banking for over 30 years, and my team and I know that businesses have the best results when they work with local bankers who know the Atlanta market. Bankers who will work to understand your business operations and bring good ideas to the table. At Ameris Bank, we do that. I invite you to reach out so we can start a conversation. Visit amerisbank.com/yourbusiness or a local branch near you. Ameris Bank, fiercely yours, member FDIC.
And the holiday season is officially underway, and that means you need to worry more about how to cook the turkey and how to keep Uncle Phil away from the baked beans than you do about your home's comfort. Oh, that Uncle Phil. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical. So right now, Coolray's offering 12 months, 0% interest financing and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. You know, proper installation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping your conditioned air in and Mother Nature's air out. However, maybe your HVAC is working fine. Well, Mr. Plumber, a Coolray company, is offering $100 off any plumbing service. From aging water heaters to clogged drains, Mr. Plumber has you covered. So say hello to indoor comfort and smooth flowing plumbing all season long. You have friends and family to worry about. Coolray will take care of the rest. Simply visit Coolray.com today to schedule your appointment. Mr. Plumber, Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top story, the plane was doomed from the start. The National Transportation Safety Board is releasing its preliminary report on the deadly UPS plane crash in Kentucky.
Newly released photos show the moment the left engine and pylon separate from the wing and catch fire. The NTSB says the hardware that connects them showed some cracks, which is a sign of overstress and fatigue.
CBS's Stacey Lynn reports it still doesn't reveal the exact cause of the crash, which could take as long as a year to determine. UPS Airlines President Bill Moore responds to the release of the preliminary report.
My words cannot describe how painful
it has been over the last 2 weeks.
14 people died in the crash earlier this month. The new photos of the crash are posted at WSBradio.com. 72 degrees in Atlanta. Showers and storms possible tomorrow. Will it linger into the weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Cobb County judge reaches a verdict in the murder trial of a man accused of breaking into his neighbor's house in 2021 and killing a firefighter and his wife.
As to count 1, malice murder, the court finds the defendant, Matthew Scott Lands, guilty.
Superior Court Judge Sonia Brown finds Lands guilty on all 13 counts in the shooting deaths of Amber and Justin Hicks. Sentencing will be tomorrow morning. There will soon be driverless buses rolling in parts of Cobb County thanks to a $6.6 million federal grant. Kim Menifee, Executive Director of the Cumberland Community Improvement District, says the Cumberland Autonomous Mobility Network is a major step forward in local transportation options.
It's part of a larger project, adding walking and biking trails into the district just to add continued connectivity and mobility to those that work, live, and visit the district.
They hope to launch the free shuttle service in 2027. It's going to be a very uncomfortable night for 150 people who will be sleeping outside to draw attention to homelessness in Atlanta.
Those participating tonight had to raise at least $5,000 each to support the mission of Covenant House, a charity focused on supporting homeless youth. The group's Lee Hall says sleepers often come away with some extra understanding.
Even people who have shown up to every single one of these, one year, it might just hit them a little differently that year, and it is a very emotional evening.
This is the 13th year of the Sleep Out, and Hall says they've raised more than $680,000 to continue their work. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A warning to parents to stay away from AI toys this holiday season. The robots and teddy bears are powered by the same AI in chatbots blamed for harming kids and teenagers.
The most shocking was an AI teddy bear that talked to us about many sexually explicit topics.
Alden Friedman with the Public Interest Research Group says another AI toy taught kids how to light matches. The city of Roswell is in the process of relocating fire station number 27. Fire Chief Pavel Troche says the current location is too close to the Gwinnett County line.
You drop a pin where that station is right now, and you put a 2.5-mile radius around that station. Half of that radius is in another county that's not our coverage.
The fire station on Holcomb Bridge Road is moving to Fouts Road in Roswell. They're expecting to have construction done by 2026 or early 2027. Cobb County residents could soon have a new charge on their water bills. County commissioners will vote tonight on a proposal to impose a $4.75 a month storm water fee. You may be owed some money from Amazon. It's now issuing payments to eligible Prime members as part of a $2.5 billion settlement. The online retailer was accused by the FTC of misleading customers into enrolling in Prime and making it hard for them to cancel. You get the automatic payment if you signed up for the service between June 23rd of 2019 and June 23rd of this year. You'll need to accept the refund of about $50 within 15 days of receiving it. It is now 6:34, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Travel advisory into Marietta-ville. Crash 2 left lanes, 75 northbound north of Delk Road, exit 261. Stacked up from 285. You can use Highway 41, Cobb Parkway, or the express lanes with a Peach Pass. Checking on another slow zone, this one in Swanee, 85 northbound. Looks like some trouble up around Highway 317, exit 111. That's keeping you on the brakes back toward Old Peachtree Road. 985 southbound, still seeing some brake lights through Buford with that earlier crash that cleared out of travel lanes before the merge with I-85. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Mostly cloudy, a few stray showers over the next few hours, and then overnight into Friday morning down to 61 with some patchy fog to start the day. Showers and a few thunderstorms moving in late afternoon and evening on Friday, high 77. And we'll keep some scattered showers and a few storms overnight into Saturday morning. Saturday's low 64, clearing and 76 in the afternoon. Then for Sunday, mostly sunny, a little cooler, less warm, low 51, high 71. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly cloudy Monday, low 49, high 72. Mostly cloudy with showers and some thunderstorms moving in on Tuesday. Low 54, high 72.
Right now it's 71 in Noonan, 72 in Midtown Atlanta, and 68 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Attention, Georgia homeowners. What if your windows actually paid you back? I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain. Hey, it's Ray, owner of Window Comfort. At Window Comfort, our factory direct windows are so energy efficient that most homeowners see their power bills drop enough to cover their monthly payment. And right now, you can get buy two, get two windows free. Plus, we're going to throw in free installation when you schedule your free estimate this month. And here's my guarantee. If your energy bills don't drop by at least 35% in the first 12 months, we're going to pay you the difference in cash. I'm that confident. Every window we install is backed by a double lifetime warranty, and they're built specifically for Georgia. You have nothing to lose and everything to save. Beat the cold this year. It takes 30 seconds to see if you qualify. Go to windowcomfort.com.
Terms and conditions apply. See windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window Comfort, meant just for you. Window Comfort.
Don't let a DUI ruin your life. Hire the attorney that other attorneys hire. GeorgeStein.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Brian Jack is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Brian Jack at 202-225-5901 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If Al Michaels is still doing well, Charlie Marco's got to
maybe
hang in there for another year or two.
Maybe. Perhaps. All right, so I think I would like to recharge the open mic situation. You know, I have in my mind, I thought it would be good to end shows like the last 6:30 to 7 routinely with open mics, hearing from the people. But here's the problem. And we got to see if the audience can digest this and maybe help out and get involved rather than just constantly leaving their favorite host hanging with his you-know-what in his hand. The problem is, if I want to do that, I need a lot of people. And this is on me because we very rarely go to the open mics, and so it doesn't really incentivize people to leave them. But if I want to do them on a daily basis, like from 6:30 to 7 for the most part, most days, we need lots of new people to do it for the first time. Because what happens with these things, if you do them routinely, is you end up with like 8 to 12 people who are everydayers, right? And then if you're
regulars.
You're regulars. And that's fine. I'm not saying people should leave one and then never leave one again. It's nice to have people, but you can't just have those same voices. You know, I always cringe a little bit if I'm listening to a talk show and the caller says something like, "We were just talking last week about this." You know, it's like, because as I'm driving, like, well, how many listeners do they have? It should be nearly impossible for somebody to get through twice in a week or two or something like that. And we don't want to create that same situation where listeners are going, well, I said, what is this? Like the last half hour is like these 5 people in Atlanta get to tell us what they think. So it'll either work or it won't. But what I'm saying is it won't work unless a lot of people start leaving open mics. And I think that's on me because we have not put the spotlight on the open mics over these years. Then it hasn't become a thing for people because they're like, why bother? He's not going to play it anyway. Well, I've turned over a new leaf on the open mics. Can the audience turn over a new leaf? So we'll start doing more of them. And so it's kind of a push-pull. As we're doing it more often, more people will leave them. But it can't just be the same 8 people every day. So let's start it right now.
Okay, all right. These are political, so just be ready for them. So the first one...
All right, I can handle it.
You've been saying over the past couple of days that
Bring it!
That Trump could have released the Epstein files at any point, this open micer thinks differently.
WSB is just as dumb as any liberal media.
Right, stop for a second.
Do you regret this already, Eric?
Okay, no, I just want to say WSB is not a person. That building is dumber than a box of bricks. That building's made of bricks. WSB is not a personality. So WSB can either be smart or dumb. It's an institution. It's just a name. It's a brand.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
WSB is just as dumb as any liberal media out there.
Stop
You
for a second.
idiots do-
I got to write this down. I've never heard that phrase before. This guy is a genius. He's like coming up with these new. What was that? Liberal? What was it?
Liberal idiots.
Media outlet.
Liberal media out, and these are not good.
Correct.
These are okay. This is a negative.
No, this is criticism.
Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. All right, go ahead.
WSB is just as dumb as any liberal media out there. You idiots do know that the Democrats were sitting on this and could have had it released a long time ago. I'm talking about the Epstein files.
Okay. There's absolutely nothing that you're saying that contradicts anything I'm saying.
Yeah.
Biden could have released them all, and he didn't.
Right.
And Trump could have released them all, and he didn't. What is your point?
He didn't like how you called out Trump specifically yesterday.
And Trump ran on releasing them.
Well, he ran, he didn't especially say he was going, but he ran against the whole idea that there was a cover-up of the Epstein files. But there's no, my point was that on Sunday, when the president Truth Socialed, all the Republicans should vote for this now. We have nothing to hide. And then I'm willing, and then I let people know I will sign it into law. On that Sunday, he could have released, this was kabuki theater. There was no reason for all of this. So this guy's right. Yes, Biden could have released them when he was in control of it, of the Department of Justice. And Trump could have released. There was no need. Trump just went through this process at the end because he thought it would look stupid, because the only reason Congress had to do it is because his administration refused to release them. Just like, sir, the preceding administration. The difference is we're now all acting like we can get them because he signed this legislation. On Sunday, when he said in Truth Social, everybody vote for it, he could have skipped that and just called Pam Bondi and said, we're going to release all the Epstein files. There was no need for a vote. Once the president decided they could be released, he had the power to release them. So you are right that WSB is as dumb as every other liberal media outlet. I got to agree with you on that. But you're wrong when you say that I was pretending that the Democrats couldn't. Is that your fallback now as MAGA? Oh, we're just doing what the Democrats did. That's pretty odd. Hey, we're just doing what they did. Pretty strange. All right.
All right, the next one, political as well. He thinks you don't understand what Trump is really trying to do.
Well, these people are really pretzel logic.
I guess I'm MAGA because I love my country and don't want to see it destroyed. You're trying to
stop for a second.
Maybe his jaw's wired shut.
Yeah. So
he broke his jaw. Let's give him a break.
So right there. If you're not MAGA, you're the other thing. You don't love your country, and you do want your country to be destroyed.
Traitor.
This is the thinking in his mind. It's like, I have to be MAGA because I'm a good American, and there's no other way to be a good American. Okay. He's throwing it out there like 2 + 2 = 4. All right.
Okay, Eric Van Hassler. I guess I'm MAGA because I love my country and don't want to see it destroyed. You're trying to make a comparison that any blind man can make. Marjorie Taylor Greene, just a week or two or a month or two ago, everybody hated her. Oh, she's so crazy, Republican. Oh, no. And she does some crazy stuff or says some crazy things. Somebody says that's like what a traitor would do. The art of the deal is to get the Saudi Arabians to spend more money. How hard is that? I love your show, though. Just lose weight on something else.
All right, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Lose weight on something else?
Look.
Listen.
Well, hey, he loves the show. Let's be nice to him.
So we just have to be like,
all I want to say is, it's pretty obvious that I cannot beat this fellow in a debate, and it's not even fair. So I'm just gonna back down. This guy's gonna.
You could just try. I mean, I could do it.
No, see, here's the thing: is you're gonna whip my behind when it comes to a debate.
Oh, I know, because I'm
pretty
sorry.
obvious.
I'm sorry. If I need to say I'm sorry for loving my country.
What do you think? Think I'm going to be stupid enough to debate you and get my ass whooped?
Well, I respect that. I respect that you do that because I am smarter than you. And
Yeah, see, that's
because you must be a liberal idiot. And that's fine. It's just I love my country and my family. And
I don't. I hate my family.
Yeah.
I've got a really clear image in my head because his jaw is wired shut and he's talking about losing weight. So I think I got a pretty clear idea.
I couldn't afford the Ozempic, so I had to get my jaw wired shut. It's a lot easier. I have a local pig farmer cousin who did it for me.
This is pretty obvious right here. This is only proving to me once again the first open mic's point, which is that WSB is every bit as stupid.
Yeah.
What was that new catchy phrase he used? Liberal media
WSB
outlet.
is just as dumb
sorry.
as any liberal media out there.
I love the buzzwords. Can you get over the buzzwords? Again, and like the other guy in that stain, it's just it's like something I said before. This is a hilarious time for me. Trump doesn't understand that politicians and for the most part are not afraid of him anymore, and MAGA doesn't understand yet that nobody cares if you call them names. That doesn't last forever. So nobody cares about the 74-year-old screaming from their golf cart in the Villages anymore. It was a good time. It's over. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 75 North in Marietta.
Yeah, that's right. But we just found this one on the Jam Cam, Eric, and it is blocking all lanes right now. I think they're trying to push it all to the right. Has been in 2 left lanes, 75 northbound north of Delk Road, exit 261, jamming up the ride from 285. Use Highway 41, Cobb Parkway, or the express lanes with the Peach Pass. Big jam I just found out in Douglasville, between Lithia Springs and Douglasville. It's a red alert right now. All lanes are shut down with this crash. I-20 westbound, Highway 92, exit 37. Delays quickly stacking up back to Thornton Road. Use Highway 78 as an alternate. Traffic brought to you by Georgia Aquarium and World of Coca-Cola. Georgia Aquarium and World of Coca-Cola have partnered to give you the best of both worlds, all under one special deal. Get your combo tickets at AtlantaIcons.com. From the Cool Day Carrier Traffic Center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Where you're going is a given. How you're getting there?
Well, that's the question.
We will start to see some delays if they shut that ramp down on 285 East.
Before you hit the navigation
You're
app.
going to be slowing right around Hudson Bridge Road.
Listen to the people you can trust.
And really slow out of Ackworth into Emerson.
Updated traffic as often as you need it every time you listen.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
More experience, more reliable, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, triple team traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
Findlay Roofing. The Roof guys are proud to support Clark's Christmas Kids again this year. Findlay will donate at least $15,000 to Clark's Christmas Kids. Time to replace your roof? Please think of Findlay first. FindlayRoofing.com.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back, and we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this, everybody is a somebody and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Morgan & Morgan Atlanta, 191 Peach Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Thou pound law. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170 to claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now. 404-400-1170.
Every day you wait, that cracked sidewalk gets worse. That busted driveway isn't just ugly, it's a safety hazard and it hurts your home's value. Hi, I'm Bill Sudlow with Sudlow Concrete, Atlanta's market leader in quality and value. From driveways and patios to sidewalks and foundations, we handle it all with integrity. Don't put it off another season. Let's replace something old with something strong, smooth, and beautiful. Visit SudlowConcrete.com today. That's SudlowConcrete.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Or they think he's the guy who killed it. I don't know. All right, this is a new thing on Thursdays because we have the coaches show and Ringo and the All-Stars and Hondo. That means that our friend Shelley Winter doesn't get a shot at the mic, so I always want to get Shelley Winter involved and say, Shelley, if you did have a show tonight, what would you be talking about?
I got to tell you, Eric, I've been listening to you all afternoon, and I would just be following you talking about those, first of all, the very humorous and hilarious open mics you just played, but even more.
Take it, yeah.
But also, I would probably talk about what I'd be talking about tonight is just this whole idea. Everybody on the left is just angry every single day. And everyone on the right is just running cover for things that they know are just, full of what. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of getting frustrating. I'm glad the holidays are coming because it allows me to really concentrate on the fact that Thanksgiving is coming.
And, I've talked about this yesterday. I'm really getting into escapism. I got the new Quest Meta Quest 3, whatever.
You have a subscription to an escape room nearby?
Yeah. Well, no, it's too much work. I got to think too much.
Well, you escape reality by being in an escape.
I could, but I'd rather escape reality just by flying over Niagara Falls, which I was doing a little while yesterday. And so I feel it. I feel the same thing. I think that I like the way that you put it, that you have one side that's just always angry, and now you've got another side who continually involved in some sort of pretzel logic to try to make their favorite president seem like he's making sense. And Shelley, I know that you're MAGA, but man, oh man, it's by the day. And the stuff that he was saying today, I mean, you got to agree, it's beyond the pale.
It's horrible, and I've got to be, we've got